Bread and butter wines pair with the life moments you love, offering a rich and jammy Cabernet Sauvignon, a silky smooth Pinot Noir, and a buttery Chardonnay. Bread and butter wines are delicious. Find bread and butter wines in your favorite store.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
We've done so many second dates. I would say each one tends to fall into a certain category.
Okay, yeah.
Like there's the drunken one-night stands.
Oh, for sure. A lot of those.
There's the blind date that was set up through friends.
Always a disaster.
More rare, but we
Yeah.
get a lot of those.
Sometimes we get a lick date,
Lick?
what?
Like
where a couple
with your-
licks each other's faces for hours.
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. No, that was just a dog video I just watched.
Oh.
A really good one on YouTube. It must have still been in my head.
Huh?
But no, back to the second date update. One of my favorites is the old school high school crush date.
Oh. It's kind of like redemption after
Yeah.
having a crush for so many years, and then you finally get to go out.
That's
You're just
right.
like lucky they're not married yet.
And that's what's happening today with one of our listeners named Noah. He's been looking to reunite with an old classmate.
Oh, Noah.
Noah, you found me.
No,
I'm here. I am ready for you.
dude.
Are you calling about Jeffrey, Noah?
Hey guys, no, I'm not calling about Jeffrey. Not this time.
Okay.
Oh.
See, you must
Okay.
have been rich.
Yeah,
I
because
don't-
he went to a rich private school.
I don't want
so-
you either, Noah.
Okay.
Forget you.
Jeffrey gets all mad.
Okay, whatever.
Who are you calling about, Noah?
Yeah, who's this person that's so much better?
It's not Jeffrey.
Okay, so there's this girl that I've known forever, and we went to high school together, and
Can I interrupt? Noah, does she have a name?
her name's Anna.
Okay. All right,
right.
Anna. So you went to high school with Anna.
Anna, Noah, I like the flow.
Uh-huh.
The flowa.
So
Yeah.
how did you end up reconnecting with Anna?
Well, I mean, we dated in high school, and she moved away. She went to school.
Oh.
Oh, you guys actually dated in high school. It wasn't just a crush.
I guess what I mean by date was more in my mind.
Oh.
That's not
Oh,
What?
okay.
That
not
doesn't
weird at all.
count?
Well, it does count.
No,
It
if that's the
doesn't.
case,
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
dating Sofia Vergara right now.
Hey,
I'm dating her.
For us lonely guys in high school, it counts.
Okay, in high school.
Don't you dare discredit us.
In high school, maybe.
I feel
No
you, Noah.
way, dude. I was a lonely girl in high school. I was trying to get anybody to make out with me, and it didn't count. Okay?
Oh.
Didn't count at all.
All right. Well, so you didn't actually date in high school, but you were able to reconnect years later. How did that happen?
So she would come home. Like I said, she's in college pretty far away. She would come home for the holidays.
Okay.
And while she was home, we would hang out.
Oh, yeah.
And so one of the places that we actually met up one night was this local bar that a bunch of friends would always hang out at.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, this all sounds typical. I think we've all lived this story, right?
Totally.
But
I
is
still
this
know
your
this when I go.
date that you're talking about, or is this just how you reconnected?
So this was the moment that we actually spent a lot of time together to reconnect, was that time in the bar.
Okay.
All right.
And so then,
Okay.
did you ask her out on a date, and you went on a date later, or you just made out that night?
So there was a lot of flirting and a lot of hanging out, and yeah, I did kiss her.
Oh.
Ooh.
Finally got the kiss after all these years.
Oh, wait, was that
I
the
go to hometown bars and make out with guys from high school, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't
But
mean
that was
anything.
like 2 years ago.
You do?
Sometimes.
She does. She's like 22.
It's kind of
That's what you
fun.
do when you're 22.
And she just hit the bar scene.
But wait, hold on.
Oh, wow.
Back to you, Noah.
The girls
Was
were
that
not
the?
like that when I went back home.
I just think it wasn't for you, honey.
Hanging out with the wrong girls.
It was for everybody else. But
Okay.
Noah, was this the first kiss you guys have ever shared?
This was the first kiss, yeah.
Oh man.
How was
So
it?
this was like a big moment for you then.
Whoa.
This was a huge moment for me. I mean, it
Okay.
just rocked my world. But
Wow.
unfortunately, the next morning, she had to fly out.
Oh, no.
And there's where the airport scene comes in and every rom-com.
Yeah.
No, don't leave.
Yeah, stay here. Give up on all of your education just for me.
So what happened next?
She didn't invite me to the airport, which
Oh.
kind of sucked.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But about 3 weeks later, I came to visit her.
Oh.
Whoa.
With
She
an-
invited you
Yeah,
out?
an invitation or just you
Let's hope.
showed up?
It was kind of a little bit of both. She didn't really invite me, but she said the door's kind of always open.
Oh.
Okay.
I know what that's like. Or it's like, yeah, we should totally hang out sometime.
Yeah.
And you take that as, oh, I'm going to book my ticket now.
She's like, we're so
See,
far away. He's
I
not
usually,
going to come.
yeah, when I say that, there's like the 1% chance they might come. That
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
Well,
Think
and
I'm
it,
not.
I mean, that's a big deal, though, because that's like inviting her old high school whatever into her new world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I guess the best gauge is how did she react when you showed up?
I guess it was a little weird because it was more surprise, and so she didn't really know how to handle it. But she was still excited to see me for sure, and unfortunately, she had to work a lot of the time that I was there.
Well, you didn't tell her you were coming, so
Right,
she can't
totally.
take time off. That makes sense.
Yeah, we spent time together during the day, but then she had to work nights. She works for our catering business,
Okay.
so I kind of hung out with her roommate while she was working. But I don't know.
Uh-oh.
There are a couple of things that just kind of make me feel like there might be another guy in the picture with her. So
Why do you think there's another guy?
just the way her roommate was talking, it's just like she was dropping some hints, but like she wouldn't actually talk about it.
This isn't really a second date update, though.
That's
this
what
is
I'm
like
History.
you were in a one-sided relationship, and we need to figure out how she feels. Is that what you want?
I don't know. I disagree with you. I think that it is more of a second date update because when I was there, we walked around and held hands and talked about the past in our lives and kind of like our relationship we've had over the years.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
all
you
right.
did get that kiss. I mean, you can't put that aside. That's huge. You
I don't know.
just kiss random
She wouldn't
people.
hold hands in public on campus if she had another boyfriend.
Unless her
Yeah.
hands were cold.
Well,
But I don't know. Let's figure this out, okay? We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Anna for you, and we'll ask her, do you have a crush on Noah? Circle yes or no, or kinda.
All right.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in, today's second date update is the kind of thing that movies are made of.
oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, high school boy meets high school girl. Girl goes off to college. Years later, she comes back to visit and makes out with boy at a dive bar. Boy follows girl back to college, uninvited. Girl's busy and has to work her catering job, so boy mostly hangs out with girl's roommate.
Oh, yeah.
Boy leaves and calls a radio station because now he has more questions than answers.
Yeah.
Oh, classic.
Yeah.
Starring
yeah.
Zac Efron and Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
That's an interesting mix. Meryl Streep is a co-ed, huh?
Yeah, she could pull off a college
Yeah.
student. But yes, one of our listeners, Noah, reconnected with an old high school crush named Anna. They had a little bit of a fling, and when he went and visited her at her college, she had to work a lot.
Yeah.
And
But, he didn't tell her that she was coming.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first mistake
Yeah.
of many that I think he made. But he got the vibe that maybe something else was going on with Anna. Maybe it's another guy.
Right.
He's not really sure. So we're going to call Anna and try and figure out what's going on.
That's right. Man, I just don't want her to slip away.
Okay. So, Noah, I have a question. The one thing we didn't ask is after you got back, have you and Anna still been talking, or is she just not answering any of your phone calls?
So this has been all over text, and anytime I actually call her on the phone, she doesn't pick up.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
So
a good sign.
a lot of questions that you want to ask. What's the number one question that you have for her?
I just want to know if she feels the same way I do
Oh.
after all this time.
Do you have maybe a better question that is more likely to get a yes?
I don't know if you're going to want to
the answer to that.
answer to that one.
Or if she would just give me a chance to make this
Okay.
work,
There it
and
goes.
I'll make it work with all this distance.
Okay.
Okay.
We're getting
Yeah.
closer to
Yeah.
something that might turn out well. But let's give this a
Buddy.
shot.
Young
okay?
love, Noah. Let's do it.
We're going to dial Anna's phone number right now, and we're going to ask her the question. You ready?
Well, not the
Well, a question.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm nervous. Can you call her, please?
Okay.
All right. You're going to be fine.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking to speak with Anna.
this is Anna.
Hi, Anna. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. I was hoping you have a second to talk.
From the radio.
Mm-hmm. I know it's kind of an antiquated device. It's usually in cars.
It's like Spotify in your whip.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it easy.
Music comes out of it sometimes, and sometimes people
guys.
talk.
God.
She's not an idiot. Hi, Anna.
You sounded really confused.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, we're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We do a segment called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can reach out to us and we'll call that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
So one of our listeners reached out and wanted to ask about you. The guy's name is Noah.
Oh my God.
Do you know a Noah?
Yeah, of course she knows a Noah. I mean, it's not really a first date you guys went on. It was like a whole weekend thing.
We talked to Noah. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, Noah is nice.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Well, how about we tell you what we know, and then you can go off of our story.
I mean, I don't think it'll matter, but sure.
Okay, well, let's give it a shot.
Oh,
What do you say? Okay. So Noah said that he knew you from high school. You guys reconnected when you came back to visit at a bar. You had a little bit of a fling at the bar, a little kiss. He went to visit you at your college, but you weren't able to spend a lot of time with him because you had to work.
I don't know why he's telling you all this. Why is he reaching out to you all? I never gave him permission to talk to somebody about this situation. That's really weird.
I mean, it's pretty generic information.
Yeah. If you don't like him, just say that. Hey, I don't like him. I'm not attracted. That's it. Like, we just want to know.
No judgment on you.
Yeah.
I mean, I am engaged.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's why you're so secret. That's not good, girl.
Wait, hold up.
Wait, no, why are you
kissed?
Before I got engaged recently, it was kind of like unsure about what the status was with my fiance and I. We weren't like official at that point. And I guess I was just feeling like if I'm soon to be a married person, like kind of having some doubts, and Noah and I connected and we kissed at the bar.
So wait, Noah didn't know that you were engaged?
No, he did not.
You didn't tell him?
So I wasn't engaged when we kissed at the bar, and then he just randomly showed up at my doorstep at school. We didn't talk about it. He just like appeared.
So
Okay, I get it. Don't ask, don't tell.
No,
No,
wait,
that's
like,
not where that's from.
but like, I can't do
Totally
it.
different.
There's
Do not
so
repeat
many
that.
red flags with your engagement right now. Like, one, you weren't committed to the person right before you got engaged, which seems like all over the place to me. 2, a guy shows up to your door and you don't even have the courage to tell him, "Hey, I'm engaged."
I mean, he's a friend. I didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, but you
But-
being engaged isn't going to hurt his feelings. It doesn't have anything to do with him.
Will, he really likes her.
Well, I
so
know, but, like,
understand.
He shouldn't have showed up. It didn't give her time to plan a lie.
And that's on
No,
him.
why lie?
Sure.
Why not just say I'm engaged? Shouldn't you be celebrating? Shouldn't you be excited to tell everybody?
Brooke.
I mean, it's a legit reason why you can't date somebody.
And Brooke, you don't know whether or not his feelings would be hurt finding out that she's engaged unless we ask Noah directly.
Okay, well, this
Because
is going to get weird.
I need to tell you, Anna,
Yeah.
that Noah's actually been on the other line listening this entire time, and he wants to talk to you.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Anna, hey.
Oh, man.
So this
Oh
is
my
news.
God.
I wish you could have told me.
Right.
It didn't really feel like there was an opening to Noah.
What do you mean?
I mean-
Even when we were in, when you came in town for the holidays, like we walked around, and I don't know. I've always really, really liked you. You've always been my dream girl. And I didn't want to tell you that because that makes it weird. I know, but I'm sorry. I have to tell you that now, and it destroys me to hear that you're engaged.
Oh, see, Brooke?
Well, of course
It's
it
not
does, but it
no
also
big deal.
destroys him that you weren't honest with him, Anna. Why is it so hard to be honest these days? I don't understand.
Because of that.
It's college, Brooke, you know.
But then you shouldn't be engaged if you were walking around campus.
I didn't know what to do. Everything kind of happened really quickly. It took me by surprise, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Noah. I mean, Noah, do you want me to send you back the pillow?
Pillow?
What pillow?
Can you not? Don't talk about that on the
What
radio,
pillow?
please.
Well,
What
you
pillow?
Have to now. You brought it up.
You're the one who called the radio, so I think
We
it's-
know nothing about a pillow.
Yeah.
Now this is all insanely embarrassing.
Noah sent me a pillow of his face.
Oh, sweet Noah.
No, he didn't.
Keep on.
Oh, wow.
I kind of love it.
No,
It's
no,
so fun.
no.
It's kind of funny, kind of sweet. Noah,
not.
you're a catch.
It's
I think
really
you're
not.
a catch, Noah.
No, if that's your girlfriend, yes.
Whatever.
Not a
Dude,
random-
don't bag on this guy. He's having a hard moment right now.
What was going on in your mind when you sent her a pillow of your face?
I mean, I can't be there for her physically because of the distance, and so I thought it was something that she could at least remember with me, and maybe even cuddle with.
Oh,
What?
see, if you're
Yeah.
dating, that's cute.
Maybe if she's drunk, she'll kiss it a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe do a little more with it.
Like, what are you doing with the pillow right now, Anna? Like, you have a pillow of some dude's face at your house when your fiance comes over.
It's just in my closet, and I just don't know what to do with it. So it felt wrong to just throw it away.
Oh,
That's a lot.
Okay, I need to ask a question, but before I do, I want to know, how serious is this fiance, Anna?
I'm actually with Jeffrey on this one.
I mean, it
feel
sounds like the switch is turning on and off.
It is. And, like, I feel like you're holding on to things like his pillow or letting him stay without telling him because you actually do really like Noah still.
I love my fiance, and I've been honest with him about the situation with Noah. Yes, I should have told Noah I was engaged up front.
Yeah.
I wasn't engaged when I was home for the holidays, and, like, it was kind of freaking out a bit.
So what are you saying? Is this guy pre-med?
Is he rich?
Is he like an athlete? Is he a frat boy?
No, I'm not talking to you guys about this. It's just, it's not going to happen.
He's
okay?
wealthy.
I don't think the marriage is going to happen. But
Yeah.
well, I need to ask at this point, Anna, would you like to go out on another date with Noah? We'll pay for it.
We'll fly him out.
Or we'll at least pay for the postage for you to send his pillow back to him.
There you go.
That is nice. I like that.
Good deal.
I'm going to send the pillow back, but I don't need you guys to pay for it.
Okay.
Thank you, though, for the very kind offer.
We feel you.
Noah, I think
Oh,
you're going to be
Noah.
just fine. You're going to bounce back,
Yeah, I just wish I knew. I just feel like an idiot.
Well, you
That's
know
all right,
now,
buddy. It's not on you, man.
You know, Noah, I feel bad. Why don't you, when you get the pillow back, why don't you send it over to me, okay? I'll try it out. I'll use it the right way.
I'll use it the right way. You did not just say that.
I'll do what you want me to do with it.
No, thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Sometimes in your life, you wish you could go back and right a wrong.
Yeah.
You know, we all have that. Like for me, I used to bully this kid named Boutros when I was in elementary school.
No, with the name Boutros, it was easy, wasn't
And
it?
sometimes I wish I could go back in time and see him again and just give it to him a little harder. You know, because I know that I missed some opportunities, and if I knew then what I know now, I could have really made a lasting impression.
God, I want to punch you for him right
But
now.
sometimes you just don't get a second chance.
Yeah, it's really too bad.
It's not the case with James, though, who's on the phone for a second date update today. He actually got a chance to right a wrong with a girl who's now not calling him back for a date.
Yeah, so it sounds like you didn't write the wrong correctly.
What's up, James?
What's up?
So your email said you got the chance to go out with a girl who you went out with before but like lost touch with for a while?
Yeah, I did. It was pretty awesome.
Okay. So how'd that work?
Well, we dated a couple of times, like a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't really work. It's probably because I wasn't looking for anything serious at the time. I had my eye on a couple of girls.
Oh my God, I love your man chuckle, like because I was
Yeah.
such a stud back then that I had so many options.
I was playing the field a little bit,
Yeah.
but you know what? Years have gone by, packed on a few pounds, kind of losing some hair, not as many options. So I wanted to see if I could hit her up again.
Well, yeah, you guys get it. You reach a point in the life when you want that like emotional connection with somebody as opposed to just
Right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
right?
well,
Yeah.
we were saying it's because you've given up, but whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
What's her name?
her name was Hannah.
Hannah. All right. And how many years has it been since you've talked to or seen Hannah?
It's been about 6 years.
6 years.
Wow, that's a long
okay.
time.
And you guys hadn't talked at all in that 6 year period.
No.
Wow.
Okay.
I haven't really thought about her until I just bumped into her the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in the grocery store, making the rounds, just coming down one of the aisles, and I look up, and there she is at the other end of the aisle.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ooh.
Coming at you.
Like awkward. Do you turn around real quick? Did she see you right away?
No, I saw her first, but I was already a couple of feet in the aisle, and I didn't want to run, and I was like,
Did the heavens open up and a light behind her let doves fly down around her and the song Dreamweaver came on?
no, it was the freezer section.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
And there was this really tense moment as we were pushing our carts closer together, and I was like, oh God, what am I going to say? And I panicked. So I said probably the lamest line in the whole world. I said, oh, buying food, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, hey. So what are you doing here at the grocery store?
Shopping for groceries, huh?
Weird.
Yeah, you hungry? Yeah. It was not good.
That's kind of funny, though. Did she recognize you immediately?
Yeah, I got to talking a little bit, and I thought she looked great. So I read the signals and everything, and I decided to take a chance and ask her out again and say why not.
Nice. Did you say, hey, let me ask you a question. Over the past few years, is your biggest regret me? And would you like another shot?
No, I don't think that was quite like that. I probably should have said that, though. That would
have been super smooth, man.
You shouldn't have.
I just said, hey, maybe we could give this another shot. Maybe we could, try it again.
Oh,
nice.
How'd it go?
Well, I thought it'd be cute if we went back to, like, the same place that we went on our very first date. So it was the same coffee shop that we went to on our first date 6 years before that.
Oh, that is cute.
I don't know that that's cute. I mean, you're talking about dates that didn't work out 6 years ago. So why would you want to rehash that?
Well, I thought it was cute because, it shows like I remembered
Right.
where we went.
Okay.
Okay.
And your first date with her 6 years ago was not a horrible time?
I mean, no, we had fun.
Okay.
I had fun.
So how was coffee shop first date redone? How did that go?
I thought it went fine. It's a cute little place. It's got like board games and stuff there. So we did this thing where we were going to play Battleship.
Okay.
And like at one point, she even like put her hand on my leg, and it got really flirty. So
good.
Yeah, I mean, I had a much better time than the first time, and I thought she
Did
did
you tell
too.
her that? Like, wow, you've changed a lot. You're so much more fun to be around. Because I remember 6 years ago, snooze fest with you. And now I kind of enjoyed it.
I mean, yeah, to be honest, yeah, I did. But, I don't think that's a bad thing.
You said it to her? Like, you told her basically
No,
what
I didn't say that. But to be honest, I was like, I was having a much better time the second time than I was the
God,
first time.
I thought, then why are we even doing this? We know why. Okay, so that was a smart
Oh,
move.
no, why don't I just tell her she's lost weight or something? I mean,
Yeah. So why do you think she's not calling you back then?
I mean, maybe going to the first coffee shop might not have been the best idea.
Okay.
I mean, like if I wanted her to see me as a new guy, I probably should have taken her someplace new.
Right, totally. And how did things end?
Well, I mean, I tried. I said we should hang out again, and she said, I gotta go. And then she took off. And, I mean, she was nice about it. It wasn't like awkward or anything.
Right.
But I've been texting her next couple of days after that, and she just hasn't been responding. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Now, you said she looked better after 6 years. Do you look better after 6 years?
I look just as good. What are you talking about?
Oh. All right. Okay.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, James, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, well, I wanted to start off the second part of today's second date update by dedicating a song to you, James.
Oh.
Yeah. Reunited and it feels so good.
Oh, God.
Reunited, yeah, it's feeling really good.
What?
So good, in fact, that James not getting a call back. And now he's sitting home alone by himself. He can't get a call back, and now he's bummed about it.
Wow, Jubal.
James, I realize the rhyme kind of fell apart at the end there. But I think
I was feeling it.
I think that song told a touching story of your romance.
When he said dedicate, I didn't know
Yeah.
he was going to serenade you either, James. But I bet you're in the mood for this now.
Yeah, I'm so there. Wow.
You better be. If you're just tuning in, James is on the phone to do a second date update. He wants to call a girl named Hannah, who he actually went on a date with like 6 years ago, and then they ran into each other recently at the grocery store and decided to give it another shot. They went out to the same coffee shop that they went to years back, and he says they had a good time, but she's not calling him back, and she ended the date by just saying, oh, yeah, I gotta go. So he's wondering what happened. James, you ready to call her?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want me to sing to her? Because it could help.
No, don't sing. No singing.
Please, just don't do that.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Hannah, please?
This is she.
Hey, Hannah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I don't really listen to the radio that much.
Oh, well, we play all the hits all the time. It's one of the things that we do. Another thing we do is we try to reunite people.
Okay.
And somebody recently emailed us about you and is wondering why you're not calling them back.
What? Really?
Yeah, his name is James.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think you might know the James that I'm talking about. You two actually went out on a date or a few dates like 6 years ago and then recently went out on another date.
Yes, we did.
Got it.
Yeah.
So James listens to our show and he emailed us because he's wondering why you're not calling him back after your date.
He still hasn't figured it out.
No, he's
Apparently not.
He's totally clueless.
Clueless is a good description of James.
Why is that?
Look, I just think he's really confused about everything.
What do you mean he's confused? Like what he wants in life, or?
Well, maybe, but I think like when we went on this date, he was very confused about who I was.
So are you not somebody that he used to date years ago?
I mean, we dated, but
Okay.
So James had this big surprise, and he was going to take me out to where we went on our first date.
Okay.
Yeah, he told us that.
So I was really excited, and then we ended up at this coffee shop.
The coffee shop where you had your first date 6 years ago.
No, he took me to a different coffee shop.
Oh, so he mistakenly took you to the wrong coffee shop.
Yes, exactly.
So that's enough reason not to call him back, though, because he doesn't remember 6 years ago the exact coffee shop you went to?
I can forgive him for getting the place wrong, but it just continued to get worse.
Okay, so you didn't call him out on it right at the beginning.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to make him feel that bad.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how did it get worse?
Well, he just kept bringing up memories that we had from our first date.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't remember anything that he was saying, and I just kept nodding my head.
So
That's pretty funny.
Do you think he remembered the first date and you don't?
No. I mean, I have a really good memory. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, am I crazy? But then I just was like, no, I'm right. He's confusing me with someone else.
So he's reliving a first date that he went on with another girl and putting you in her shoes.
Yes. And then he was trying to make it so romantic. And I had no idea what he was saying.
What was your favorite memory that you guys didn't share?
We were sharing all of our passions in life together and how I liked hiking. And I mean, I don't like hiking. I hate hiking.
So he's remembering everything from another date that he went on, or maybe multiple dates, I don't know, but he thinks it's all you.
Yes, I'm like allergic to nature. I had no idea what he was saying.
Oh my God. I just can't believe you didn't take the opportunity to call him out on it. Just for the sole fact that the embarrassment is kind of funny.
No, I mean, he was just trying to be so romantic. I mean, I think his eyes were welling up, and I was like, I can't just break his heart there.
Well, he obviously had a really good time with somebody at that coffee shop at some point in his life.
Yeah, you should find that someone.
Hannah, I bet you he'd be surprised to know that he got it wrong, because he told us that he was sure that he went to this coffee shop with you and you guys played games and had a great time.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, I think he thought he was doing a romantic thing, but it was far from it.
Speaking of romance, he is on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Right now?
Yeah. James, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, God.
Hey, what's up, James?
A little embarrassed, buddy?
Yeah, a little. I'm confused. We were at that same coffee shop. I remember it distinctly.
No. We were not at that coffee shop. We were at another coffee shop.
That's my first date coffee shop. I take all my first dates to that coffee shop.
Oh my God. So you were...
Well, obviously, I was an exception.
Well, maybe I thought you were special. Maybe I thought I should treat you better or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, nice try, James.
Yeah, the one we went to didn't have board games.
But I distinctly remember playing Battleship with you on our first date. Remember?
No, maybe you played Battleship with all the rest of the first date. I don't know.
No, I remember, because you said you just finished training for that marathon.
Marathon?
Yeah.
I've never run a marathon in my life.
Oh my gosh, James.
I don't
Oh,
run.
come on. That was something I really liked about you, that you were so active and outdoorsy.
It wasn't me. No.
Okay, Hannah, look, I'm sorry. So, which one were you then? Which one were you?
Which one were you?
How am I supposed to know which one I am? I'm Hannah.
Well, what day did we go out? Was it a Tuesday or a Wednesday?
Do you only have 2 days where you go out with people, James?
And you take him to the same coffee shop, except for the one time you took Hannah somewhere else?
I don't know what's going on right now. This is blowing my mind a little bit.
James, you obviously remember that we went out, but you don't remember me, so that just makes me feel weird. It's awkward.
Well, it's not easy, it was 6 years ago. It's hard to remember. You don't probably remember anything about me.
I remember that you like running, and your favorite director is Quentin Tarantino.
Oh.
Okay, maybe you do remember some stuff about me, but Look, I'm sure I'd remember it about you. You just got to refresh my memory about which one.
Refresh my memory.
Stop saying
Hannah, which one are you?
Oh my God. Hannah, in James's defense, right? During the date, he said that you touched his leg and that you seemed to be enjoying yourself.
Touched his leg? No. I never touched his leg.
Yeah,
I never touched your leg, James.
You did. I remember you. You did.
No, I would not have touched your leg.
Are you sure that wasn't
You're getting it confused with another date that just happened.
Yeah, maybe there was a different date where somebody touched your leg, James.
Oh, man, James.
Are you just trying to make me look bad right now? Or are you just going to say no to everything I bring up and remember? Because, that was you. That was definitely you.
No, I'm telling the truth. I'm not putting anybody out there. I can't believe this is happening right now.
All right, well, I'm sorry if I can't remember something that happened 6 years ago, but, I had a good date with you this time.
Well, in that case, Hannah, would you like to go out with James again on another date? See if he can remember your last date fully by the time you actually go out. We will pay for a second date if you'll go out with James again.
I just can't. It was awkward for me. You were just reminiscing about these things that happened with someone else on another date, and I can't come back from that.
Come on, Hannah, but just please. I really did have a nice time with you.
I think, you know what, if this other woman made an impression on you, I think that you should just try to find her, find the girl that likes hiking and battleship and just go and seek and find her. Maybe she's the one for you. I'm not.
It could be 6 different people.
Well, James, it sounds like you've got some work to do then. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I am sorry that I forgot who you were, Hannah, but you seem like a very special person. So.
That was almost it is.
Yeah.
It's almost sweet.
Well, Hannah, thank you for your time. I appreciate you telling us about your date.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And James, I'm sorry you did not get a second date.
That's all right.
At least you'll remember this one for sure.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says that guy could not get himself out of the hole that he dug.
No.
And just kept digging that hole deeper. If you missed today's second date update, this guy named James wanted to call Hannah. They actually went out for coffee after 6 years.
Yeah.
They had a date 6 years prior to the one that he's calling about. He took her out to coffee, took her to a coffee shop that they went to on their first date. Only problem, they didn't go to that coffee shop on their first date. And every single memory that he had from their first date was wrong, and it must have been memories from another girl.
Oh,
and
man.
it'd be fine if it was one time he brought it up.
Yeah.
But over and over again.
Everything.
He kept harping on it. Remember when we played Battleship together? No.
No.
We didn't.
And I like how he was arguing with her. No, that was you. I swear it was you. She's like, dude, seriously.
It was not me. In the end, she said she didn't want to go out with him again, but gave him permission to go find the girl that he really wants to go out with again. Whoever it was 6 years ago that he went to that coffee shop and played Battleship with.
Yeah, he's not going to remember who that was.
No, not at all. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Anybody who knows anything about me knows that one of my passions in life is being a gentleman.
That is not true at all.
Opening the door for a lady
I know.
is one of the best feelings ever.
You're so full of crap
Or
right
so
now.
I hear from idiots who do that.
People should do that.
I thought your gentlemanness was limited to more shots.
Yeah, buying her shots.
There you go.
It's your second date update. We've got Carol on the phone right now. She emailed us saying that she went on a date with a true gentleman
That's nice.
and has no idea why he's not calling her back. Hi, Carol.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Tell us about this.
Milady.
Tell
That's
us
how gentlemen speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell
the
us
way.
about the real gentleman in your life, not Jubal.
Well, Jubal is one of my favorite gentlemen. But
Nice.
I know, sweetheart.
Then I'm really worried about your definition of gentleman, but continue.
well, I went out with this guy Travis. You know, we met at a bar. I mean, that's pretty typical. We were doing like a trivia night thing, and he asked me out, and like on a real date, which I feel like hardly ever happens anymore. And
Yeah.
he took me out to one of those like piano bars with like the dueling pianos. Oh my God, it was so much fun. And he just was such a gentleman. Like he picked me up at my door. He opened the door for
Did he have a
me.
chariot? Did he have a chariot, Carol?
I believe it was a Toyota.
Oh.
But,
All right. So he's not that much of a gentleman.
Hey, that's a 2013 Chariot right there.
It really
efficient.
good mileage.
He started off the night on a good foot. What else did he do that really just wooed you?
Oh, he wouldn't let me pay for anything. Everywhere we went, he held the door for me. He pulled my chair out for me. He was just like so sweet the whole time. Kept asking me questions and actually like listening to me and wanting to like learn about my family. You know, I actually
Here at the
like,
piano bar. Tell me about your family. That's awesome. No,
well, like, you know,
yeah.
I feel bad because I had to leave to go home because I had to work really early in the morning, but we were hitting it off so well. We were getting close, you know, and
Yeah.
I even kind of made the first move to kiss him, and I'm just really surprised I haven't heard from him.
Did you kiss him?
Yeah, Carol.
Yeah, you kind of just said you made the first move to kiss him, but
Yeah.
did you kiss him or did he turn you away and say, no, a gentleman never
Not on the first
locks
date.
lips on the first date? For you are a lady and I'm a man and I will treat you with respect.
Okay.
Or did he kiss you?
No, he kissed me, and it was a nice kiss, and I wanted to keep going, but, you know, I had to get up so early, and I think both of us just knew we had to cut it off there, and maybe that was, like, really disappointing to him.
Carol, what did he say to you at the end of the evening? Did he say, like, I'll call you tomorrow and we're definitely going to hang out again, or?
No, he just told me I looked pretty again, and that made me feel really nice, and then I was just, I guess, so caught up in the moment, I wasn't even thinking about planning our next date at that time. I just figured this is going so well, I'm totally going to hear from him.
I think I know the problem.
Uh-oh.
Normally, gentlemen communicate via carrier pigeon.
Oh, that's it.
Probably what you need to do there.
Jubal, don't you think, though, that that's really far extremes to go to just get a piece at the end of the night?
Yeah, I think so. You don't have to do all that.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
You could just insult the girl.
Yeah, you really don't need to put in that much work. All right, we're going to play a song. Come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, Carol, you ready to call Travis?
Yes, I'm definitely ready.
Just to let everybody know, if you're tuning in for the second part of the second date update, Carol wants us to call a dude named Travis who was a perfect gentleman.
Oh, knight in shining armor.
Opened doors for her, held out chairs. Does that sound right? Pulled out chairs.
God, you can't even get
I don't
it right.
even know what you do.
You're such not a gentleman.
Yeah.
Can't even say it.
Is that what you do? You pull
Pull the
That
door
seems
open.
mean. You just pull out chairs while they're sitting on them?
Yeah, is that what you... Okay, whatever. He did all that stuff.
You propped the door.
Yeah, so she really liked him. At the end of the date, they shared a kiss at her door, and then he left, never to be heard from again. She's tried texting him, calling him, and can't get an answer, so we're about to call him right now.
And Carol, it sounded like this guy kind of restored your faith in men.
I mean, I felt like he was really starting to sweep me off my feet. So I know these can sometimes be, like, embarrassing, but I feel like he's really worth it.
All right, I'm going to call him right now, okay?
Okay.
A perfect gentleman like Travis, does he have a ringtone or just trumpets that sound?
They're actually bugles, Jubal?
Oh, bugles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Travis, please?
Yeah, speaking.
Travis, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh, hi.
Listen, I know it's kind of weird for me to be calling you, but I wanted to actually talk to you for a second about a mutual friend we have.
Okay.
Her name is Carol. You went out on a date with her a little while ago?
Oh, Carol? Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
What?
Huh?
What does that mean?
Oh, no, nothing. What's up?
Well, Carol's a friend of mine, and she liked the date that you guys went on.
Uh-huh.
She would love to go out on a second date and is kind of wondering why you're not calling her back. Did she do something wrong on your date?
You know, it just didn't really come together.
It didn't come together. She said you guys kissed at the end and like you were a perfect gentleman. She had nothing but nice things to say about you.
Oh, yeah, well, you know. That's the way I roll, dog.
Oh, nice.
No, you know how it is. You got to do what you got to do, you know? I mean, when you go out on a date, you want to make a good first impression. You know, you want to get what you want out of the date.
So, all right. So you were acting like a gentleman to try to get some.
Well, I mean, me and my boys, we worked this all out. I don't want to just be giving away our trade secrets.
What?
Travis.
Who are you?
Travis. I like you, Travis.
Are you like what is happening in life right now?
Carol knows that we're going to call you.
Uh-huh.
So whatever your answer is, like, she's prepared to hear it. If it's something about her or whatever, she just wants to know if she did something wrong on your date is all.
I guess she didn't actually probably knowingly do anything wrong. I mean, it's just a sign.
What's a sign?
Dude, you are speaking like you and your boys in a plan, and there's a sign. Use like sentences that I can understand here, Travis.
I was talking to my guys, and they all have like a different set of rules for themselves when they go out on a first date. With me, it just comes down to two things. And the first thing is always date up. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Always date up.
Yeah, we always date up, yeah.
And the second thing that is like an unbreakable rule is never date a girl wearing granny panties.
Never date a girl wearing granny panties?
What?
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
It's weird, but I kind of agree, actually.
No. How do you even know what kind of underwear this chick was wearing?
You pull out the chair, you open the door, you get a good look at that. I mean, you just got to keep it real,
I love it.
I can't say no granny panties, man.
Oh, my God. Travis.
Travis, I should tell you now that Carol is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
She's on hold on the other line?
No, I'm right here.
What?
Yeah, I heard everything you just said. That's disgusting.
Amen, girl.
Just chill out. Take it easy.
No, you take it easy. You just put my ass on blast on the radio. What's the problem? I thought we had a nice time. You're a jerk.
It's scientifically proven from all the websites and all the books that I read, it's scientifically proven that a girl that wears granny panties is just a lot less fun than anybody who wears sexy underwear. You know what I'm saying?
You, Travis.
Hey, Travis.
That's not even a real reason. You don't even know what my situation was that day. Maybe I had to do laundry. Maybe I was having a different kind of situation.
Yeah. Amen, sister. Amen. You tell him. Sometimes you just need
I hear
comfortable
what
underwear.
you're saying, but if all you got in the drawer is granny panties, then, I just can't hang.
You don't know about what I have in my drawers. You never even took the chance to get to know me like that, so you shouldn't even be talking about what I've got going on in my pants. That's disgusting.
All I know is you're going on the first date, you want to make a good first impression, and you wore the granny panties. You feel better about yourself, but you wore the granny panties, and I just can't, I can't hang with that.
Carol.
You're a pig. All you care about is what kind of underwear I have on. You're disgusting.
Carol,
That's not all I care about, but,
not making it better. This guy isn't supposed to be seeing your underwear on a first date. You weren't even inviting him to do that.
No, but
I will say, as a guy, you do kind of pay attention because if a woman is wearing really, really nice underwear on her first date, usually means she's planning on you seeing them later.
What girl that you've dated even wears underwear?
There's been like one.
Okay.
That one time.
That's true. I was wearing my nicest silk boxers that day. I just gotta say,
I have all kinds of stuff you'll never get to see if you're going to be like that.
Amen. I support granny panties too, by the way. Just letting everybody know.
Yeah. Hey, Travis.
Really, you support granny panties? That's terrible, man. That's terrible. Don't be telling people to wear no granny panties on the first date. That's bad advice. Don't listen.
Hey, Travis. I would love to send you out on a second date with Carol. We will pay for it. Maybe give her a second chance and see if she'll wear some better underwear for you.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, where are we going?
I don't know. Carol, do you want to go out with Travis again?
Absolutely not. That guy's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm good.
Travis?
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for all the women listening out there? Because it sounds like you are in tune.
Ladies, please, by all means, wear your nice underwear when you go out on a first date.
You heard it from Travis.
Yeah.
It's officially law now.
Take note, ladies.
I mean, you dress nice on the outside. Why not dress nice under there, too? You never know. You never know who's looking.
I want to. You know what, Travis? I think we need to have a fashion segment with you on the show from now on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, really?
I'm gonna stop shaving my legs in protest of you, Travis.
When did you start shaving your legs?
That's a good point.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I got my ticket.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today had her date end in one of the most awkward ways possible.
Whoa.
Her name is Meredith. Meredith, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay.
Good. Thank you for doing a second date update today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We don't normally do this, but why don't we start this second date update with the end of your date?
Oh, good.
Let's start at the end.
Because I was dying to hear what happened.
Why don't you tell everybody what happened?
Oh, it ended with a hug.
Right?
Ouch.
That's not that bad.
But that's
What's
not
wrong with
the
that?
worst part.
Oh, that's not it?
What happened before the hug?
Okay, so keep in mind that we spent almost 3 hours together.
Okay.
And he said, it was nice meeting you, but the entire time of our date, you've actually been calling me Matt, but it's actually Mike.
So you were calling him the wrong name the whole evening.
Yeah, but he didn't correct me, you know?
I think that's on him.
Yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to know? I heard it incorrectly, and he never once tried to correct me again, so I had no idea.
He did correct you at the end. And what did you say after he said, actually, wait, is his name Matt or Mike? Now I'm confused.
I was calling him Matt, but his name is actually Mike.
Okay.
And what did you say when he corrected you finally at the very end?
I was just so embarrassed. And I was just like, I am so sorry. I had no idea.
So how did you meet this dude?
We met at swing dancing class.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so
like
you...
previously or that night?
It was literally that day. Like
Okay.
we did the swing dancing class, and then he asked me to go to the bar right after.
Oh, that's good. Because I imagined you having classes with this guy for weeks and weeks and weeks.
No.
and
It
then-
was the first class. I'd only heard his name when he first introduced himself,
Okay.
or the wrong name.
Okay.
That makes it a little more excusable then if it's
Right.
the first night that you met him and you got his name wrong. Not if you guys had known each other for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
And I assume you thought that the drinks after dancing were going great.
Yeah, I was having a really good time, and I thought he was too. I was hoping that, the night would just keep going on. Maybe we could do something after, or, get another drink or something. But he ended up saying that he had to go because he had work the next day. So, I don't know. I thought he was really enjoying himself, so I was a little bit disappointed.
Other than the name stuff, what did you like about this guy? Why do you want to do a second date update?
When I first met him, he just seemed really, goofy, and he said something really funny. When I first showed up to class, I looked around, and I was the only person who wasn't in a couple. I was the only single person. I mean, I was pretty sure that there'd be other people there, but it was just me and him, so they immediately matched us together. And he cracked a joke. He made me feel less embarrassed, and he was just like, maybe we should just get married and make this less awkward.
Whoa. That's a cute joke.
Yeah, he was really funny. It was just, it made me feel a lot better about taking the class. And, for a guy who has such a great sense of humor, it just seems really weird that would, be the reason that he hasn't texted me back anymore.
Was there any other awkward moments that you can think of at all?
There was one other, slightly awkward moment. But again, it was, closed with a laugh, you know?
What was it?
Midway through or so, I was feeling this connection with him. And, I'd already had a drink, and I'm a lightweight. And I sort of blurted out, oh, my God, you remind me of my dad.
Oh. Nobody wants to be reminded of their dad.
Oh, man.
It was...
I feel like that's worse than calling him the wrong name.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine if he would have said, oh, you remind me of my mom?
Oh, gross.
But, no, I didn't mean it like that. I was like, no, not in that way. You know what I mean? My dad's really funny, and he cracks these jokes. He just reminded me of that, kind of goofball, the way that he cracks jokes.
So he had dad humor. That's always a compliment.
But, I love my dad's sense of humor, and it was just something that I thought I could connect to him with, another thing.
Yeah.
But if it's a guy that you're romantically interested in, you might not want to draw that comparison.
It's a good piece of advice.
Right.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call your sort of dad guy named Mike or Matt or whatever, and get your second date update, okay?
Hey.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're halfway through the second date update, and if you're just joining us, Meredith is on the phone, and Meredith wants to date her dad.
No.
Well, oh my God.
Kind of.
Unfortunately, I think her dad's spoken for, so she wants us to call a guy named Mike today. The reason I say that is because during the date, Meredith laughed and said, you remind me of my dad. And there was an awkward moment then, and there was also a major awkward moment when at the end of the date, Mike said, hey, by the way, you've been calling me Matt all night. And then they shared a hug, and he walked out of her life forever.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, Meredith, we're about to call Mike and see why he's not calling you back, even though we think we might know the answer.
I feel horrible that happened, but we had such a good chemistry together.
Yeah, but listening to that recap, don't you even feel like you totally ruined that date?
Not totally. I mean, under the circumstances, it wasn't the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah. You just told him that you remind him of your dad. That's all.
I mean, you
Not a
could have
big
said
deal.
it while you guys were naked in bed together, and that would have been worse. You're right.
Oh, God. He knew it was the sense of humor. I explained,
All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, okay?
Oh, God, I'm nervous.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Mike.
This is Mike.
Hey, Mike, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Wait, who are you?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Okay.
Her name is Meredith.
Oh, my God.
And you met Meredith at a swing dancing class, and then you guys went out for drinks after.
Yes, that happened.
Okay, that is confirmed. Good.
Okay.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
We're all on the same page.
Well, Meredith is wondering why you're not giving her a call back after your date.
Really?
Yeah. So she asked us if we could get you on the phone and figure out if she did something wrong.
All right.
All right. Well.
All right. What? All right, you can tell us what happened, or?
Is this whole thing just a joke?
No, it's not at all. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. That's why I'm calling you today. I'm wondering if Meredith did something wrong on your date.
I don't know. Not really. I just don't think we're a great match.
Is it because she called you Matt instead of Mike the entire time?
How do you know that?
Oh, because we talked to Meredith about your date, and she told us everything that happened. She also said that there was one awkward moment where she kind of compared you to her dad, and she thought maybe that was the reason that you didn't want to go out with her again.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that was definitely a little weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people like their parents, So that was probably. Well, I mean, just in general, that was maybe a compliment. Mike, you ever think about that?
It's a weird thing to say.
So was that it? Is it those two things then, calling you the wrong name and comparing you to the dad?
Yeah. Those are pretty big things.
It was that and something else.
Well, what else was there?
Even more?
I don't know. She just kind of ticked off a pet peeve. It's it's more me than it is her. It's not her fault. She's a sweet girl.
That's like the worst breakup line ever, though. It's me. it's not you. What is it?
She was doing this weird thing when we were at the bar, and maybe she was doing it all night, but I only noticed when we got to the bar. But I was telling her a story, and she goes, "Oh my God, are you smurfing serious?"
Are you Smurfing serious is what she said?
Yeah.
Like the cartoon show Smurfing?
What?
Yeah, I guess so. I was just like, what do you mean? She responded by saying, your story is forking crazy.
Forking?
Oh, God.
Yeah, she said forking.
What?
It was like every single time she went to swear, she just replaced it with a nonsense word.
You got to give her a break. Like maybe she was just trying to be ladylike or watch her manners on a first date.
I guess, but this isn't like the 1950s. You know, it's okay to swear.
Was it just that instance, or was it more than that?
Yeah, I'd be telling her a story, and then she just cut me off and yell something like, "Holy heckle specks."
Ooh, wow. She said that? Jeez.
I don't know. Bleep
I don't
that
think
out,
we
man.
can air that on the radio. That's edgy stuff.
Cheese and rice.
Goodness gracious, Mike.
Poor thing. I think she sounds kind of cute.
Hey, Mike, I do need to let you know that she's actually on the other line right now listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, I am. Meredith, you there?
Yeah. Hi, Mike.
This is pretty weird.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that to come out of your mouth.
Expecting what to come out of my mouth? Holy heckle specks?
Yeah, you may have just pissed Meredith off there. Oh, I'm sorry for the piss word. Sorry about that, Meredith.
Hey, Jubal.
I'm ticked off.
I mean, did you want me to curse like a sailor the whole time?
You don't necessarily have to swear, but if you're going to do it, you should do it right.
I know, but I don't like to curse, and you started doing it, and I kind of wanted to, follow suit, but I don't curse, and so, I just do what my sister and I do at home when, that's when we started, when we wanted to, say things, and, our parents were there, and we didn't want to be disrespectful.
But it just kind of makes you sound really immature.
Well, cussing makes one sound really unintelligent and uneducated.
Uh-oh.
I guess, but it's just kind of hard to have a conversation when someone out of nowhere yells, "Son of a booger butt."
Dude, that's creative.
That's any better than some of the other B word? That's jarring to me. So, it's just, I thought you seemed like you had, a fun sense of humor. So, we laugh about it all the time. Even our parents laugh about it because it's funny. We make stuff up. We're creative about it. And it's, oh my gosh, it's just something funny.
Maybe your parents think it's funny, but, honestly, to me, it was like having a drink with a kindergartner.
Wow.
So it's I know I remind you of your dad, but I'm not your dad. Maybe your dad thinks it's funny, but I don't know.
You can cuss in front of Mike if you want to, Meredith. I think that's what he's saying.
But I don't want to cuss. I know I have freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. I just don't like saying it. It's not polite. Okay. It's not ladylike. And it was the first date, so I'm not gonna, bring it out.
Yeah.
I think she has a really good point, Mike. You can't get over some stupid phrases like "holy ravioli" or whatever she was saying.
Brooke.
I cuss like a sailor, but to each their own.
Yeah, exactly. I each their own, but I'm just not into it, I guess. I kind of want to feel like I'm talking to an adult. Especially if it's someone that I'm gonna, potentially be in a relationship with.
Mike, maybe you want to reconsider. Maybe she can tone down the nonsense words or whatever, and you guys could go out again. Would you like to go out on a second date with her? We'll pay for it.
I maybe if she agrees not to, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if she agrees not to use that kind of language.
I can't believe you're saying that either.
Meredith, can you watch your mouth?
She doesn't hold her tongue.
Can you watch your mouth to go out with Mike one more time?
I mean, yeah, I honestly don't really do it with other friends. It's just something that my sister and I did, and then like
Meredith,
the drama with the dad.
I think you should just own that you were the offensive one on this date for probably the first time in your life.
I'm sorry, Mike, not Matt. Would you like to go on a second date with me if I tone my language down?
Sure, let's give it another try.
All right, nice. A successful second date update. Congratulations, you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, you guys. Go out, have fun, and then snarf all night long. Just snarf till your hearts are content.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 says, that second date was smurfing fantastic. Yeah, please, watch your language. Talking about today's second date update, of course, Meredith wanted to call this dude named Mike. He wasn't calling her back after their date because she kept replacing curse words with nonsense words like forking or smurfing.
Oh, man.
And it drove him crazy. He said it seemed like it was really immature, and then Meredith argued that swearing makes you look really uneducated, and she didn't want to seem unladylike. In the end, Mike agreed to another date only if she promised to just speak normally, and Meredith agreed.
Please swear a little.
Yeah, just a tad bit. So, successful second date update. They actually agreed to go out. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Doors. When one closes, another one opens.
Oh my gosh, you are so inspirational today.
Unless you can't figure out how to open that door, and then you stand there outside of the Starbucks for 15 minutes trying to pull it when it's a push door, and everybody's laughing at you, so you just sit down on the sidewalk and cry for an hour while everybody points and makes fun of the idiot who can't read how to open the door correctly.
Wow, and all you wanted was a latte.
We've all learned that lesson in life. And so has Luke, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. He actually met the girl that he wants to call today because he couldn't figure out how to open a door.
Really?
That's right.
What's up, Luke?
What up?
Were you crying outside of a Starbucks like Jubal said?
Pretty close.
Oh, man. Really? So she must go after the smart guys, is what you're saying.
Well, I wasn't smarter than the door that day, but at least I was able to meet a girl out of it.
There you go.
So how does that work?
Well, I thought I was going into this building for a job interview, but I'm yanking on the door and the damn thing won't open.
I can still hear the frustration in your voice.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
So I'm about to give up, and this beautiful girl on the other side of the door asked me if she can help me, and I'm like, yeah, can you punch a code or something to let me in? I'm late for my interview. She pushes the door open and says, there's no code. Just open the door properly.
So you were supposed to just pull on the door and you were pushing on it for how long?
It must have been 30 seconds at least. So she comes over, she opens the door for me, kind of laugh about it, and it was an opportunity to strike up a conversation.
All right.
And I assume that went well because you eventually went out with this girl.
That's right. Yeah, she, well, you know what? She pointed me to the direction of the elevator, which was nice. And
she pressed the button for you, too? Like, here, let me show you how this works.
I could figure that part out.
How did you go from her opening the door for you to eventually going on a date with her?
So our conversation went from the door to the fact that she actually works at the business that I was trying to get a job at. So I kind of asked her for a little bit of advice, who to talk to, who to schmooze. And I really felt like we had a connection, and she was hooking me up. So I wanted to hook her up. I asked her out for a drink.
Right there before your interview?
Yeah, I did, man. I mean,
Wow.
she was hot and helpful and sweet. You know, I had to ask her out for a drink.
Okay, and she obviously said yes, which is awesome.
Yeah, she did. We got to go out on a date, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Well, what'd you do?
We went out to a bar, and we had a few drinks, listened to some music.
Okay, I would call that a date. You said that's, if you want to call it a date, I would definitely call that a date.
I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah, when I'll call it was a date. I mean, it was a hot date.
Wow.
So you went out for drinks, listened to some music. How was everything with her? Was it a good time? Do you think she enjoyed herself?
Well, judging by the smile on her face and a little bit of the way she brushed up against me a couple of times, I do think she enjoyed herself.
Dude,
And you
that's a
guys,
good sign.
you guys were able to talk about stuff other than the company that she works for, right?
Oh, yeah. We talked about all kinds of things. Talked about her hobbies, what she likes to do. My ears are open, and, you have to take what someone says, and then you have to adjust and use that to your advantage, especially when you're talking about interpersonal relationships, female, male.
I know you started this whole situation meeting her when you were going in for a job interview, but that sounds like a really good interview answer.
I'm ready to hire him.
Yeah.
Or date him.
Well, I was cued in, so I got the job, actually.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you got a date and a job out of one interview. Nice work, man.
Exactly, but that's the problem. During the date, I told her that I got it, and she kind of got a little bit cold on me.
What?
Really?
I don't know if I took a position that she might have been gunning for or something, but I think that she didn't want to mix business with pleasure, I suppose.
Wow.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So how did everything end?
At the end of the night, I got a little bit of nookie from her, a little bit of kiss.
Wait, that's
okay,
not
so-
nookie. That is, we need to redefine nookie, sir.
Well, there was some wetness on her lips.
What?
So,
Yo, oh my God.
look, she licked her lips before she kissed me. I'm telling you, I
Okay.
tasted it.
All right.
Just by that description alone, I wouldn't call you back.
And how long has it been since you've heard from her after you shared that wet kiss?
It's been 5 days now.
Okay.
And I mean, I've called her like 3 times, and I've texted her about 5 times. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work with this girl, and
Right.
I need to smooth it out before we start. If she's not gonna be down with me sexually or whatever, that's fine. But we need to get along because I need this gig.
Okay.
Oh my
well,
God, it's like I
we
thought you
will-
were so normal, and in 2 seconds, you changed my entire opinion.
we will play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. And then we'll find which way she's down with you, okay?
That sounds good.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Luke is on the phone, and today he wants to call a girl that he shared a sloppy, wet kiss with. That's how he described the kiss at the end of the date. He actually met her because he was going into an office to interview for a job, and she was in the lobby when he was trying to open the door, and I guess he couldn't get the door open, so she helped him. They struck up a conversation, and he asked her to drinks. They went out for drinks, said they had a good time, ended with that sloppy kiss. But now she's not calling him back, and he thinks it might be because he actually got the job in that office, and maybe she doesn't want to date a coworker.
Could it also be because you're a bad kisser?
Well,
Sorry. Just the description.
we didn't get our lips moving that much, to be honest. It was wet, but it wasn't. She didn't stick her tongue, out from me.
Yeah, but no, I'm just telling you, out of all
She
the
licked
female
her lips. It
conversations,
was wet.
all the female conversations I've ever had, no girl has ever said, "Wow, it was such a good kiss. It was so wet."
Well, she made it wet. I mean, that's where it was. I just went in, and that's how.
Okay.
Way it felt.
So it was a sloppy kiss with no tongue. That sounds...
No one's ever complained about the way I've kissed them before, so she didn't this time, and maybe it'll happen, but it hasn't yet.
Well, she hasn't complained yet. We don't have her on the phone to find out, do we?
Well, maybe we can ask her. That'd be one place to start.
That's what
I'd
I
like
think-
to know if my lips are working properly.
That's what I think we should do, Luke. What I'm trying to get to is that I'm going to dial her phone number
Oh.
and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Here we go.
This is Antoinette.
Hi, Antoinette. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
How can I help you?
Well, I actually wanted to talk to you because one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Are you sure you have the right number?
I think so. Yeah, this was the number that I was given. Your name's Antoinette, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Then I definitely have the right number because you recently went out on a date with a guy who listens to our show, and you haven't been calling him back. So he emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out if he did something wrong.
What?
I know, it's really weird, huh?
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. So I'm calling today about a guy that you went on a date with. His name is Luke.
I'm sorry. I don't know who you're talking about. I haven't gone out with anybody named Luke.
What?
You haven't gone out with anybody named Luke?
I've been married for like 3 years. I haven't gone out with anybody.
What?
You've been married for 3 years.
Yes, I'm very happily married.
Did you?
By any chance, are you married to a guy named Luke?
No.
Did you
No, I think I would know.
Did you go out to drinks with a guy named Luke and you didn't realize it was a date, maybe?
No.
Do you know any Luke?
I have zero clue what you guys are talking about. Really? Can you be more clear?
Yeah, sure. I bet you'd appreciate that, and probably your husband, too. Wow. We got an email from a guy named Luke who said that he went out with you. He said that he met you when he was at your office applying for a job. He had a job interview. He said he was in the lobby trying to open the door but couldn't get the door open right, and you helped him out. And then you guys... Is that...
Oh, no. Okay.
So wait, that part happened?
Yeah, that part did happen. I think I just realized who you're talking about.
Okay, so you do know a Luke.
I met a Luke a couple days ago. He came in for a job interview.
Okay. Did you go out for drinks with him later on?
Absolutely not. No, I was interviewing him for a position at our company.
Wait, you were the one doing the interview?
Yes.
This doesn't make any sense.
I'm so confused.
He said that he just met you at that office and struck up a conversation. You guys went to drinks, had fun, even kissed at the end of the night, and now you're not calling him back.
He said we kissed?
Yeah, he said that you guys kissed and everything seemed to be going great, and he was surprised that you didn't want to go on another date with him.
Oh, my God.
He even went into graphic detail about the kiss, about how it was wet and you licked your lips.
Jesus Okay, look.
So wait, you didn't kiss him?
No, there is no way. No, absolutely not. Let me just tell you what actually happened, because this is bizarre. Okay, I'm tired of hearing all this stuff. Okay, look, this young man, Luke, came in for a job interview, brought him into my office, sat down, interviewed. We went over his resume. He was kind of fidgety. He was kind of acting a little strange. And I sent him on his way. And in the last couple of days, I've been getting flooded with emails, phone calls, messages, asking about the job.
Oh, my gosh. So you didn't even hire him?
No, he has not been hired.
He told us differently.
What was he like in the job interview?
He was just kind of all over the place. You know, he just wasn't an ideal candidate. I don't know. He was acting strange. Maybe he was stoned. I don't know.
Stoned? Come on.
What is happening?
That is Luke. He was actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I finally found a way to get you on the phone, Antoinette.
Weird. So you were just using us?
Okay, Luke.
Hi.
I've already told you haven't been selected for the next round of interviews. I sent the letter out several days ago. I'm sure you received it by now.
What is going on?
Yeah, I got your email, and that's why I've been emailing you a bunch of times. You won't even email me back once? Like, you give me one email, and that's it? Just a dismissal? Outright dismissal?
So wait, Luke, you lied to us about your date and everything just to ask her about a job.
Yeah, it's a lie. Sure, call it a lie.
Well, Luke, that's what you did. That is the definition of a lie. You told an untruth to get on the air with us and ask her about a job.
Yeah, I had to tell you a story so that you guys would actually pick me and use me on the air.
I will applaud you. Good story.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a good story.
I can't hate on you necessarily for getting over on the show. It just, couldn't you have thought of a better way to do it than to just lie to us?
Listen, I did what I had to do, man. Sorry that I had to lie about it. But you know what, Antoinette, we wouldn't even be on the phone right now if you would have just given me the job that I deserve.
Oh, my God, crazy.
You know, I'm sure that you did prepare Luke, but unfortunately, you're just not a good match for our firm.
That's bullshit. All right? I'm the best candidate for that job, and I know it.
Excuse me, Luke. No, you're acting extremely unprofessional right now.
I'm unprofessional. You are unprofessional. I deserve answers. Why? Why am I not getting this job? I've been putting in all this effort. I
Luke,
need answers.
like I said, we found a more qualified candidate.
There's nobody more qualified than me. I saw everyone coming out of that building. Look at my resume and see all the experience that I have.
I looked at your resume, Luke, and I'm the one calling the shots. This is not how you go about getting a job.
You sure getting a radio station to call you and ask you about a fake date is not the best way to get a job, Antoinette?
Yeah, look at all the trouble I went to get these people to contact you. You are unreachable.
Luke, and if I ever had any thought about reconsidering you for this job, you have absolutely lost that opportunity.
If I'm not qualified to be the face of your company, I don't know who is. I stood outside of that office for 3 hours, and I watched every single candidate come out of there, and not one of them is as qualified as me.
You stood outside the office building for 3 hours?
Yes, because I do my research. And you know what? It shows that I care.
Oh my gosh, Luke, I mean, I get that it can be frustrating to be out of work and looking for a new gig, but this is not the way to do it, man.
Well, I can't catch a f***ing break. Damn it.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Luke, but I think you need to be a little more level-headed when interviewing for a job.
I've got other work to do. Can I please get back to my actual job?
In 1 second, I will let you do that, Antoinette, and I appreciate you telling us what happened. But I do have to ask you, would you like to go out on a second date with Luke? Or a date with Luke?
You're fucking kidding me, right?
Well, I got to ask the question. It is a second date update. I know it turned into a crazy job applicant trying to use us to get at the person who wouldn't hire him, but would you like to go out with Luke?
At least give me a shot at an internship or something. You know, I feel like I've proven myself.
You've proven how crazy you are, Luke. Okay, look, I wish you well. Okay, good luck in the job search, but there's no job for you here.
You know what? I am going to get a job eventually, and when I do, I'm going to make sure it's in the same field, and I'm going to take down your entire business. You won't have a job.
Wow.
I don't have a place to go, to work.
Yeah, okay, you get a job at another mailroom somewhere and take our mailroom down. I'll be waiting.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, that's the craziest guy I've ever heard, which is saying a lot for a second date update. Another one that says, you guys shouldn't be upset. You've been used for far worse things. That is true.
Yeah,
we're talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude named Luke said he wanted to call a woman named Antoinette, who he went out on a date with. We got her on the phone and found out they didn't go on a date at all. He made up an elaborate story about their date so that he could call her and ask why he wasn't hired for a position at her company and proceed to yell at her, telling her that he's the right guy for the job and I'm a people person.
It's usually good to make up a lie about how you shared a wet, awkward kiss with your potential boss.
Yeah.
So that usually works out good.
No date and unfortunately no job for Luke.
Oh, man. He's
Apparently they gave it to
frustrated.
somebody else. Yeah. Well, good luck to him. Hopefully he does find a job.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone for today's second date update met the dude that she wants to call in one of the scariest places ever. A bookstore.
I thought you were going to say like a funeral home or
No,
something.
bookstore. Who goes into those places these days?
I do.
Whew, they scare me. They creep me out. Anyway,
Oh my God.
Diana, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you said you met the guy at a bookstore?
I went to a book signing for a cookbook because I really like this chef because he's paleo, and I'm really into that right now.
Paleo, is he kind of like a douchey gym dude?
No, that's what was so weird.
That's just what I'm figuring. Like, all I had today was bacon. Like, I woke up and I ate like bacon, then I washed my mouth with bacon mouthwash, and then I had a bacon sandwich before I hit the door. Paleo.
Remember, she may be a douchey gym girl, so I don't know that I trust your opinion on that one.
I'm not. I have to be gluten-free, so I'd rather just be paleo because it's way more interesting than gluten-free crappy bread.
Okay.
So you met him at this book signing for this paleo cookbook.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we were talking in line, and his name is Mike, and when we left, he asked me for my number, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? And so he called me, like, the next day, and he was like, hey, can we make dinner plans? And I said, sure.
Way to go, Mike, calling the next day and everything.
I know, that never happens, right?
Yeah.
And so he asked me to take me out to dinner, and I actually even let him pick me up at my apartment, which hardly ever happens, right?
Yeah.
This
You
is like
usually don't want somebody to know where you live if you've only met them like for a brief moment in time.
Yeah, but it's a dude from a bookstore. How bad can it be?
And I love my initial reaction is like, that's so romantic. And Jubal's is, you're going to get yourself killed.
Yeah. Not safe.
See, I agree with Jubal because that's how I normally am. Usually the first time you meet somebody, you meet out somewhere so that you're not in the same predicament.
Yeah, we trust no one.
I know. You get me, Brooke. You get me.
So how did it go? How'd dinner go?
So he picked me up, and we started talking in the car on the way to dinner, and I said something, I guess this was stupid to say. I don't know. Like, I said, this is the first time I've been with a guy in a long time.
Ooh. And did he smile? Did he suddenly start smiling? Like, all right, why did we even bother with dinner?
Yeah, we're doing that.
No, I meant to say, like, out with a guy, not, like, with a guy. Like, I don't know. Like, now that I hear myself saying it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that might have been bad, you know? Like, he might have, who knows what he was thinking about that.
He's like, wow, she doesn't even know how the birds and the bees work.
So, what is he thinking? Like I was a lesbian and now I'm out with a guy? Or
Did he address it, or did it seem to just kind of go away?
No, he didn't really say anything. He was just smiling. So I was just really happy when we got to the restaurant.
And was dinner good, or did you make some more mistakes? Like, oh, this is the first time I've ever been with a carrot. I mean, had a carrot.
That is so disturbing.
I mean, had a carrot.
I'm
ate a carrot at dinner. Did any more of that kind of stuff happen?
No.
Oh, good.
No, dinner was great. We were laughing. We were talking. You know, everything was fine. And we were having a great time. I thought so. And then at one point, something just happened. Like, out of nowhere, his mood just changed.
Changed how?
He just wasn't laughing. He just became, like, stoic looking all of a sudden.
Really?
Did you say something offensive?
I don't think so. I think at that point we were just talking about bacon, actually, of all things.
Wow, I'm offended.
It's so funny that you said that earlier.
He's a vegetarian. That's what happened.
Screwed everything up.
Yeah.
So really, just out of the blue, his whole demeanor changed.
Yeah, he just got really quiet, wasn't making eye contact with me anymore. He wasn't smiling. He started looking at his phone a lot.
And how was everything at the end of the night? Was he the same way, or did it pick back up?
Well, I mean, when he kept looking at his phone, I just asked him, I was like, we can go if you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did he say?
And he's like, yeah, that's great. And so...
That's not good.
What did you do, Diana?
I don't know. I really was... That's why I need your help. But I don't know what I did.
Did you ever ask him, like, what's going on? Are you okay? Or...
I mean, I did ask him. I was like, is everything okay? Are you feeling okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. And just, it was so cold. It was completely different than, like, the rest of the evening.
Wow.
Yeah. Sounds like you guys had a really not awkward drive home.
I mean, but he opened the car door for me and, like, gave me a hug and said goodnight and walked back to his car.
So you at least got a hug. Judging by your story, I was going to guess that he just kicked you out going like 60.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah. All right. See you later, lady. That was a fun date. And you haven't heard anything from him since?
No.
Sounds like you didn't hear anything from him like halfway through your date. But...
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Yep. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second Second date update.
It's always really confusing when you're talking to somebody and everything's going well, and then all of a sudden the mood changes. Yeah, I was in this conversation with my dad the other day, this deep conversation. Everything's cool, and then I slowly reached across and tweaked his nipple.
What? It's your dad,
And then
dude.
his whole demeanor just changed. For me, perfectly normal. But for him, apparently that was weird. And then he didn't want to talk to me for the rest of the day. Whatever.
Most dads love nipple tweaking.
Same kind of thing happened to Diana, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. She went out with a guy named Mike. They were having a great time. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of dinner, his mood just completely changed.
Yeah,
He was on his phone, not paying attention to her. And then she said, well, I guess we can go. And he's like, yeah, we should probably just go. And then he dropped her off at her house, and he hasn't been heard from since. So we're about to call him and find out what went wrong.
Yeah, I really just don't know what happened, and I just really would like to, figure it out and get some closure with it.
I don't have any guesses for you on this one. Like, he seemed like such a gentleman leading up to it. He picked you up. He opened doors.
That's the thing. He was a gentleman when we were leaving, too. He, dropped me off. He gave me a hug. He was very sweet. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
You didn't tweak his nipple or anything.
Not to my recollection, no.
I'm going to dial his phone number right now, get him on the phone, and get your second date update. Are you ready?
Yes, kind of.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Mike, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Mike, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What? From the radio show?
Yeah. Mike, are you a listener to the show?
I think I may have heard you for like a brief second, but then I turned the station real quick.
I don't blame you.
Awesome.
You know?
Okay.
Most people.
It's like my mom.
Sweet. Thanks, Mike. Well, we actually got an email from somebody who listens to our show a lot more than you have.
Yeah.
Her name is Diana, and you recently went out on a date with her. And she wanted me to call you to find out why you're not calling her back.
All right. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little strange,
It's a
Mike.
segment we do on our show all the time called the Second Date Update. If you'd listened for more than 2 seconds, you would have known that, Mike. So Diana is confused why you're not calling her back.
Because I didn't want to go out on a second date with her.
Got
Well,
that.
I mean,
We've
she,
got that out of the way. But what we're wondering is there a certain reason? Did she do anything wrong, or did you just not feel a vibe?
It was just, I don't know. It was just kind of like an uncomfortable date. I just didn't feel like we had any chemistry, and yeah.
Really?
Do you mind if I recap what she told us, and then you tell me if it's correct?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, she said that you guys met at a bookstore, and then you went out for dinner, and when you were at dinner, everything was going great until, like, the middle of the date, and then you just kind of shut off and stopped talking to her.
She said that?
Yeah.
I mean, she was the one that stopped talking.
What do you
So
mean?
She stopped talking to me.
That was not what her story was at all. According to her, you stopped talking, and the whole time she was like trying to get you to open up again, and you were on your phone, and then the date ended.
I was there, and she's definitely the one that stopped talking to me. Like, I don't know, maybe it was something that I said that made her feel uncomfortable. I really don't know.
What are you she said that you guys were just talking about bacon. And then things got weird.
We were talking about bacon, but that wasn't the topic that made the date uncomfortable. That wasn't what started the bad vibes.
So
Okay, what was it?
Did, yeah.
Well, whenever I go out on dates, like I always like to ask, like interesting questions that, just kind of make you think, and also initiate like good conversation.
Uh-huh.
And I asked her, what is your greatest fear? And she said, bears. And right after she said bears, the entire vibe changed. The entire vibe. That's when things got really uncomfortable. She was very awkward after that. Very easily startled. It was
What?
Easily
super
startled?
Like, just
Easily
think-
startled?
Just thinking of bears made her frightful.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but like, even for example, like the waiter brought her food and from behind just kind of placed her food down in front of her, and she was startled. Like that startled her a lot. It was almost as if like a bear delivered the food.
Wait, was she like previously attacked by a bear and she's having flashbacks all of a sudden?
She didn't give me any information. It was just she said bear and then she completely checked out. That was pretty much it.
Oh my God, Mike, you're lying.
What was that?
Mike, that is Diana.
Diana's on the phone right now?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. And what the hell are you even talking about?
So you're denying that you didn't check out when I brought up your greatest fear and you said bear. So that didn't happen.
No, that didn't happen at all. I was talking the entire time, and you checked out completely.
Then how come whenever I brought up your biggest fear and you said bears, you were staring off into the distance, you weren't even looking at me, you weren't paying attention at all? It's like I didn't even feel like I was on a date anymore.
Whoa!
No, we were talking about bacon. And then all of a sudden you checked out and started looking at your phone, and you didn't have any eye contact anymore. You checked out, dude. And we were talking about bacon. Oh, no.
Who's telling the truth here? I'm so confused.
Is it the bears or the bacon?
I don't know.
Guys, I honestly don't know, but I feel like she needs to go see a therapist about this bear situation. I don't know why she's denying this right now, but I am 100% certain that she is terrified of bears or the word bear. I really don't know at this point.
Diana, are you scared of bears?
That's a word?
Just to clarify, I don't like bears. But you know what? They don't petrify me, and I don't think about them and, like, get all scared and stuff. You know what I mean? It's a bear.
It sounded like you were screaming at every move that other people made because you thought you were about to be attacked.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like, I'm not scared of bears.
All right. Well, I hate to ask an awkward question that might shut everything down. It sounds like that's what we have a problem with here. But, Mike, would you like to go out on a second date with Diana? We will pay for it.
I don't think that's a great idea. Obviously, she's very unaware of her trigger words.
Oh, my God.
I think that,
you know what? That's fine, because I'd rather, if I go out with you again, I'm going to wear a bear costume.
Maybe that might help you get through whatever it is that you experience.
Well,
so strange.
Mike, thank you for your time. And I do agree with you. Maybe the bear costume is a good thing.
Therapeutic.
Diana, I'm sorry you did not get a second date.
That's okay. Thank you so much for calling and letting me know what happened.
Oh, my God. I feel so unresolved by all of this. I don't know if it was the bacon of the bears, and it's driving me crazy.
And listen, Diana, if you need a good counselor to help you with your bears, I got like 4 that I go to, so I can hook you up with a number, okay?
Thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I've never been so confused in my life.
I'm with you.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I think that makes everybody. Getting lots of texts in at 78592 saying, what? I don't understand what the problem was. We're talking about the second date update. This girl, Diana, wanted to call a guy named Mike. They went out to eat. They had dinner. And she says that while they were talking about bacon, because they're paleo, he just got cold and stopped talking to her and ended the date. Then we got him on the phone, and he says that he likes to ask people on first dates what their biggest fear is because it can tell a lot about a person.
It's interesting. Like, I've never been asked that.
It's a good
Kinda
question.
cool. Yeah.
He says that she said her biggest fear was bears, and then she stopped talking and kind of looked like she was startled by everything because she's so scared of bears.
He said that he thought bear may be her trigger word.
Yeah.
Like it was that bad.
And she does not agree with any of his assessment on what happened.
She's like, I wasn't cold at all. I wasn't even thinking about bears after that. And he's like, yeah, you were. You weren't even talking to me. You were just looking off in the distance thinking about being mauled by a bear. And then when the waiter came up, you got startled because you were so scared of bears. And then she's saying, well, I was talking about bacon and you just stopped talking and then ended the date. So maybe they both have triggers and they don't even know it. Like bears is her trigger word and bacon is this guy's trigger word.
Someone texted in a good question. Were they even on the same date?
Yeah, right?
Maybe we just got 2 random people who happen to have gone out with the same names.
Somebody else texted in and said, I think the only thing you need to do is go to the restaurant and interview the waiter who helped them.
I think we do need to take it a step
And ask
further.
them.
You're right.
And they'll be like, I don't know. I asked them if they wanted a Caesar salad, and they both stopped talking to me. It's very confusing. But if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Link
Lincoln South Food Hall in Bellevue. Fitness for foodies. From carb-loving meat eaters to vegan and everything in between, we've got you covered. Grab a quick lunch or come for happy hour. You'll leave craving more. Order online at LincolnSFH.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
When you go out on a first date with somebody, you never know if there's somebody else with you on that date.
What?
There could be somebody watching the entire time.
Wait, someone that's not actually on the date with you?
Or they could technically kind of be on the date.
I don't get it.
Now that you're thoroughly confused, let's talk to Taryn, who was on a date that she wasn't really invited to.
What?
Still don't get it.
It'll make sense. Taryn, what's up? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Oh my God, Taryn, you just sound like a stalker right now.
Really?
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, that's what all stalkers say.
This might actually be the first time we're doing a second date update like this, Taryn. I'll go ahead and let you tell the story.
So I'm a waitress at an Italian restaurant, and I was serving a guy who was on a date with someone else. He is really, really nice. He was very sweet and like cool, calm, collected. And she was like a wannabe Kardashian. She was really rude. She was rude to me. She was snobby to him and everyone else around. And I'm kind of interested in him.
Oh my God.
See? So
Wait,
you kind of
hold
were on the date. Like, you never think about that, but your server is actually on your date, too. They're experiencing some things with you.
True.
Honestly, I felt bad for him because he was being very nice to her while she would just go on and on about herself. Anytime I came by or even walked by, she was talking about herself, talking about how amazing she is, talking about the men that she has, like, messaging her and texting her, and
That
it
is
sounded like she's trying to make him jealous. She even at one point said to him, she's like, I almost didn't go out with you. Like, I wasn't sure if you were good enough for me.
Whoa, she actually said that?
She said that?
Come on.
I'm serious.
And
What was his
yeah,
reaction?
could you see his reaction?
He just kind of chuckled, and he was like, he's like, I hope you're having a good time. And she's like, oh, yeah, I totally am. And
God, this must be one of the best things about being a waitress is being able to eavesdrop on everybody's dates. I mean, and get your own dates off of the whole thing, too. But
I mean, it does kind of help. I mean, you get to meet a lot of people that way.
yeah.
I used to wait tables a lot, and I would love it when like you'd get a couple who was in an argument. It was so fun to experience the awkwardness of going up to their table. I know they weren't in an argument, but still, she was being pretty crappy to him, it sounds like.
Yeah, she just talked about herself the whole time. She's very, extremely high maintenance and selfish.
Did you have any interaction with him?
I did. She at one point got up to go to the bathroom, so I kind of saw that as my moment to kind of go in and just make sure, I wasn't being creepy of like, hey, how are things going? Like with her, it was, is everything okay? How's dinner? Any drinks? And just kind of letting him know that I was there, supportive, trying to be low-key about it.
Okay.
All right. And did he seem interested?
I don't know, I just didn't want to do anything to jeopardize my job.
Of course.
Like tell her off and be like, you get out of here.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He is a sweet man, and you're being an a-hole.
That'd be so amazing.
That would be awesome, actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I just told my manager, you have to leave. How did you get his phone number?
Well, his number was in the reservations book.
Okay, now, wait, I'm going to stop you because now you're the one that's being a little sketchy.
Well, no, I'm not asking him to go out. I just want to know if he's even interested.
Do you think he'll even remember you?
Well, that's where I'm kind of hoping you guys can help me out to see if he does.
Yeah. We'll probably have to jog his memory with the actual date he was on. So other than a wannabe Kardashian, how could I describe her when we call him?
She was short, for sure.
Okay.
She had long blonde hair, but it wasn't all real. She obviously had extensions.
Okay.
The color didn't match perfectly, but it was blonde.
All right.
She had like a really tight green dress, but it didn't fit the restaurant. It was kind of tacky. It was a little trashy looking. Like,
So I'm going to say, hey, do you remember going out with a chick with really bad extensions and a tacky green dress at an Italian restaurant? He might remember that, actually.
I think it's a better.
Yeah.
Better description.
Did he say anything to you when he left? Like, you guys flirt at all?
I'm not really sure. Like, I thanked them. I told them to have a great night, and he was like, thank you. You too. Thanks so much. So it was, he made eye contact with me. Not everyone does that, so.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe he's into you.
I know that this isn't the traditional way of doing things, but I figure give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and see if we can get you a date in sort of a second date update.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll do it next. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, today's second date update is a little different. Taryn is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude. I don't, do we even know his... Hey, Taryn, do we even know his name?
Yeah, it's Steve. It was in the book.
Okay, Steve. So his name's Steve. Taryn was actually the waitress when Steve was on a date with another girl, and Taryn witnessed the other girl being kind of terrible to Steve. So after they left, she actually got his number from the reservation book and wants to call him and ask him out herself. So it's sort of a second date update since she was kind of on their date because she was the waitress, but not really. So this is going to be an interesting phone call for Steve.
Now, what do you want us to say if he's totally creeped out that his waitress stole his number from the reservations book?
I feel like he's cool enough to just go with it and kind of feel it out and see where it goes.
Yeah, you think that, but you don't know him.
He's like, where's your manager?
You didn't really have any conversations together.
Well, I guess if it doesn't go well, then I can just lie and say he forgot something at the restaurant or something.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Produce an umbrella out of somewhere.
We'll see if we can figure out a lie for you if it doesn't work, but I'm going to call him right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Steve?
Yes, who's this?
Steve, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay. Sweet. You ever listen?
Sometimes.
You ever hear of a second date update before?
Not sure. Why are you calling me?
You went out to an Italian place a little bit ago with a girl in a green dress, blonde girl, short.
Naomi?
I don't know if that's her name. I just was given the description. Is that her name? Naomi? That's who you went out with?
Yeah, that's her name, but I'm confused because we have another date lined up.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. Won't make sense to you. But she's not the one who wanted us to call you.
Okay. I'm confused. I don't get what's happening.
So when you went out with that Naomi girl, your server actually noticed you and thought that you were really cute and wanted us to call you.
Okay.
Do you
remember her?
Do you remember her? That was a good laugh.
Kind of.
What'd you think of her?
She was professional. She was nice.
I don't think she was very professional. I would argue with that. Did you think she was maybe cute?
I think so. I don't really remember I was on a date, so I wasn't really paying attention to this.
Oh, you're one of those guys who pays attention to your date and isn't lusting after the waitress the whole time. Whatever. Yeah.
I guess I don't really get what the point of this is. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Well, I'll just tell you, okay? So Taryn, that's the name of your waitress that night. She thought you were attractive, and she wanted to meet you.
Like outside of the restaurant.
Yeah, like romantically.
Okay.
And she's actually on the phone right now listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
She's on the phone now?
Hey, Steve. It's Taryn. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
This is weird.
I know it's super weird. I just wanted to get in contact with you. I wanted to reach out, so this is kind of the only way I could think of doing it.
Oh my God, awkward.
Do you remember me for real, or are you just saying that?
No, I remember you.
Okay. I just saw like the whole interaction between you and your date that night, and you just seemed like a really sweet and nice guy, and the way that she was acting, I feel like you're way too good for her. and you deserve somebody who isn't completely high maintenance and into themselves 24/7.
Whoa.
Whoa, you were really paying attention, huh?
I mean, yeah, it was, you guys were one of my tables that I was taking care of, but it wasn't hard. I mean, you couldn't really ignore it. She was pretty loud about a lot of the things, especially when, like, her food came out, her pasta came out, and she sent it back twice because the first time it was too salty, and then the second time it wasn't salty enough. It's just, it's like she finds reasons to be difficult.
Maybe she has like a diet thing with the pasta. I mean, I don't want to jump to any conclusions. I think she's just particular about certain things like that.
About certain things?
So wait, did you enjoy your date with Naomi, Steve?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, you said you had another date set up, right?
Yeah, we're hanging out next week.
You're going out with her again after that whole debacle?
Debacle? I mean, it was a first date, so I thought it went pretty well. I mean, it's not going to be perfect for a first date.
I mean, okay, like I don't know you or anything, but just from what I saw and what I do know of that time is that you're really nice, and no one should be treated the way that she was treating you through that entire dinner. You deserve way better than that.
Well, thank you, but I think that you were just seeing it in a different way. She's a nice person. She is.
Really? Yeah, Taryn, I thought you were going to stay away from talking about his date.
I mean, I'm sorry. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I mean, she in the middle of this whole thing yelled out at him, "Aren't you gay?" Like, what? What do you see in this person?
Whoa.
No, I mean, I dress really well. People make that mistake sometimes, so.
So you're
nice, dude.
Yeah.
I wasn't offended.
She doesn't sound like she was very nice to you.
She's sassy. She's like a big personality. She's harmless.
She has a big personality. She's super into herself. And I know that I'm maybe stepping over my boundaries here, but I feel like somebody's got to step in and be like, you got to wake up, man. Like, she is not right for you. She is not a good person, and you deserve so much more than that, like 100% more than that.
Thank you for saying that.
So wait, I'm confused. Does that ring true for you, Steve, or is Taryn just coming off like she's attacking your date and being kind of crazy?
No, as I said, she has a big personality. I could see why someone would see that, but I'm kind of more of like a easygoing, laid-back kind of guy, so I'm kind of attracted to that in Naomi, I guess. So,
I mean, I can understand on some level of like opposites attract, but you don't need to be completely put down by the other person. I really think that you're a nice, sweet guy. You're really attractive. I don't understand what you see in someone like her who is completely selfish and into themselves only. And I wanted to do this super weird thing. I know it's like completely different, but I just wanted to give it a shot and see if you wanted to go out with me.
Yeah, Steve, would you like to go out with Taryn on a first date? It's kind of a second date because you didn't even know you were being watched while you were on your date. But would you like to go out with Taryn on a date? We'll pay for it.
I mean, I will say, if you're into big personalities, Taryn's obviously one, too, because she called the radio station, stole your number, and here we are.
Hey, don't compare me to the other girl. We are nothing alike.
I'm just trying to help you. He likes the other girl, even though you don't, Taryn.
Well, I mean, we've only gone on one date. We're not exclusive or anything, so I would be open to a first date.
Hey.
So yes,
okay.
Is that a yes?
I mean, as long as it's okay with her that I'm still going to be seeing Naomi, then I'm down.
Okay. Well, Taryn, now you have a battle on your hands. So you want to see if you can win Steve's heart from Naomi.
How about we leave it at you go out on your date with her, and if you do so happen to change your mind, I'll leave my phone number with the station here, and you can call them and get my number.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So, Steve, if you go out with, the girl you were originally on a date with, Naomi, if you go out with her and she's a which is what Taryn says, then you can call us and we'll give you Taryn's number and you can go out with Taryn.
Okay.
Steve, you know what? Go out with her one more time because I think that's all it's going to take for you to open your eyes and realize that she is not right for you.
Oh, okay. Confident.
All right.
Wow. All right. You are fiery, aren't you?
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you're interested, Steve.
Hello,
well,
Taryn.
we'll have Taryn's number
Goodbye,
here if you want to
Naomi.
call us, all right?
Okay, I'll see how this goes, I guess.
Okay, I'll be waiting for that phone call of you telling me, I told you so.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
That was a second date update from a while ago, and every once in a while we get second date updates that are so popular that we have to check back in and see what happened. And right now, Taryn and Steve are actually on the phone because we were able to get an update from them. What's up, guys? How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good.
Oh my God.
So, Taryn, you're pregnant? Is that the update?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It didn't go that direction. It
Oh, okay.
went a little differently.
All right. Yeah, this was one of the more popular second date updates that we've had, and a lot of people have been wondering if Steve did reach out to us to get your number, and unless I'm wrong, I don't think we actually heard from him. So what's going on?
Well, so there was something I didn't quite think about when I wanted to do this second date update. I didn't think about the fact that Naomi may actually hear this on the radio.
Oh my gosh, I never thought about that either. The girl that he was going out with and the girl he was out with the night that you met him when you were waiting on his table.
Yeah, Naomi heard.
So she heard it. Oh, man, Steve, did she just yell at you for like weeks after that?
Yeah, I had no idea that she heard it. This is all totally news to me. I had no idea.
Wait, you're just finding that out now?
No, I found out a little bit later. I'm going to let Taryn explain this one because she lived it. I just heard about it.
Lived it. Okay, what did you live, Taryn?
So Naomi actually came to my work and confronted me.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. She kind of knows where I work. So,
And by the way, I had no idea that she heard it, and I had no idea that she was going to go and do that. So,
wow.
It's kind of crazy, yeah.
So what did she do?
So she came in and basically she wanted to talk.
Okay.
So we sat down in like a closed section of the restaurant, and she just kind of said how she's kind of upset. She kind of felt like I was stealing her guy. Like hearing that on the radio was a little embarrassing for her.
Right, and you kind of trash talked her when you were on the show with us. I mean, you
Was she as horrible then as you saw her on the date? You called her a terrible person.
To be honest, I was a little embarrassed because I didn't think that she would A, hear it, and B, confront me at work. So heard her out. We kind of talked through it. And, I mean, we started laughing, and it was like we're both on the same page of, you know, okay, this is kind of funny, weird circumstance. And we're kind of really close friends now.
Oh.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Okay, so you guys are homies. Is she dating Steve?
Or is anybody dating Steve?
Yeah, what's up with you, Steve?
You know, after Naomi and I kind of stopped talking and she basically dumped me, I asked Taryn out, but she gave me the no. So.
Oh, really?
Just at that point, Naomi and I had become really good friends, and it's kind of girl code that you just don't date a guy that your girlfriend dated. So
you got pushed down.
So you actually lost your date, and then now Taryn and Naomi are kind of dating, sort of. I mean, you're friends now.
The really wild thing is that I had no idea. So I was on Instagram and I saw a picture of the two of them like on like a friend date, and I'm like, what the heck are those two doing?
That's funny.
Wow.
It turned out we had a lot in common.
So you like each
Wow.
other.
Okay. So you and Naomi BFFs, and Steve, you're still single?
Yeah, I have a few, things on the back burner.
Yeah, you're still single, in other words.
Yeah, friend zone.
Yeah, you've been friend zoned by them. Do you guys still talk, all three of you, or?
No, we're not. We don't really talk, any of us. I mean, those two talk. I'm not me.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but I would be down to hang with the girls for a little reunion if you girls are.
Oh! Triple date.
I don't.
I think that's a no. Sorry, Steve. Now you've been.
We have a girl named Meg on the phone for a second date today, and in her email, Meg said that after her date, she was super disappointed in herself.
Oh, man, Meg, don't be too hard on you.
Yeah, so before we go any further, Meg, I just want you to know the feeling is mutual. We're all super disappointed in you too, okay?
Oh, that's fair.
No, it's a good thing because there's nowhere else for you to go from here but up. Okay, so just remember, we couldn't possibly think less of you than we already do right now. So with that in mind, tell us about your date. Who's the guy you disappointed?
He doesn't speak for us.
Well, I met this guy named Sergey. I swiped right because I thought he was cute, and he ended up being cute in person, too.
Okay, so I see what you're saying, Jeffrey. She is at the bottom.
Yeah.
She's hit rock bottom.
Give her a chance.
I mean, obviously, things are bad, Meg.
Yeah, but I'm still just really confused.
Okay, so wait, can we start with the disappointment or do we get to the disappointment? Where does that come in?
Yeah, let's get to the disappointment. Why
Okay.
don't you start at the beginning and tell us a little bit about what you and Sergey did?
So when we talked on the phone, we learned that we both love to travel, and he's gone to a bunch of places that I have on my bucket list, like Machu Picchu, and I decided that instead of going to, a normal, boring sit-down dinner, it'd be kind of fun to experience other cultures together and try street food from around the world.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So you booked 2 one-way tickets around the world and set off on your adventure.
No.
We went across the globe, and we started with South America. Had some carne batata kebab from Peru and some chorizo sausage.
Oh, so you planned out meals from around the world by finding different restaurants where you could go get appetizers, essentially.
Exactly. It's like a little snack walk.
Oh man, my heart is already full. If someone took me on a snack walk, that sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Well, it was going really well, but I should have stuck with South America, I guess, because I decided to take us to a French spot, and I insisted that he try some street quiche. And
Street quiche? I don't know that that's a thing.
What does that sound like? Illegal.
So, street quiche, are these actual restaurants or are these carts that you're finding on the side of the road?
No, they're food trucks.
Oh, you're at food trucks. Okay.
Yeah, you're walking up off the street, but man, street quiche will get you.
What?
Yeah, it's written right there on the side of the truck. It'll get you.
15 minutes after he had the street quiche, he was just in really bad shape. He was heaving.
Oh.
And just sweating. It was really scary. So I took him to urgent care, and I felt terrible because of this stupid street quiche. And so the nice thing was that our conversation was a little bit surfacey at the food trucks, but in the waiting room, he opened up a little bit.
That's nice.
In between heaves and cold sweats, he's opening up to you?
See, that's the secret to getting a guy to open up to you. Put him in the hospital, and he'll tell you exactly what you want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Get him vulnerable.
He was crying to you, is what it sounds like. What did he tell you about? What'd you talk about?
Oh, we just talked a little bit about our families and where we grew up, and we tried to not talk about food.
Good.
So, obviously, I cut it short because he wasn't feeling well. I stayed until he saw the doctor, and then I offered to take him home, but he just insisted on getting himself a lift and taking care of himself, and we had a really, polite hug, and that's kind of how things ended. I sent a check-in text to let him know that I had a good time before the heavesies. But, he's not really, there's no flirting or extra engagement. It's all very polite.
Well, I would assume that he's very embarrassed. Anyone who's got food poisoning. I'm assuming that he had food poisoning from the street quiche. It's not your best look.
So why are you disappointed in yourself after this? Because the quiche didn't kill him? Or did you want to get to the rest of the countries?
No, because the quiche didn't kill me. It was, I feel a little responsible because I was the one telling him to try some food from my country.
Oh,
no, your country hurt him.
Your heritage food.
Yeah. I want him to know that he shouldn't feel embarrassed.
Or be afraid of the French.
So when did he get released from the hospital? When's the last time that you talked to him?
It was about a week and a half.
I'm sorry. If I got food poisoning on a first date, I wouldn't be calling the guy back either.
No. All you think about when you think about them is the terrible night you had.
It's like he's not going to eat quiche for at least 20 years, and you're associated with it, so...
Well, that's what I thought, but then after he got sick, he kind of opened up to me, so I'm a little confused why we were able to have this authentic, meaningful conversation and then nothing.
Yeah.
All right, Meg. Well, why don't you go grab a plate of quiche? We'll play a song and come back, and we'll call Sergey for you and get your second date, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. Just joining us for part 2 of the second date, we're on the phone with Meg. She went out with a guy named Sergey and accidentally gave him food poisoning on their date.
She didn't give it to him, but yeah.
She took him on a little tour of all the food trucks in their neighborhood, and she forced him to eat some street quiche.
Didn't force him.
Asked him, whatever, which made him open up, just maybe not in the way she hoped, because he became violently ill, and she had to bring him to urgent care, and once they released him, he has not reached out to her for another date. So, Meg, we're going to try our best to figure out what's going on with Sergey.
Thanks, you guys. I really hope street quiche didn't just ruin everything.
Well, it did ruin a lot of things. Yeah, probably his pants. But I just think he's embarrassed. I think if we can get through that piece for him, then it seems like a pretty easy second date situation.
Man, I sure hope so. I liked him a lot.
All right, Meg. Well, let's call Sergey and find out why he's ghosting you. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Sergey, please?
This is Sergey.
Hey, Sergey. This is young Jeffrey. Do you have a minute to chat with us?
I'm sorry, who is this?
It's young Jeffrey. Are you familiar with us at all?
Hey, hi guys.
So yes, you listen, or yes, you're cool that we're calling you?
I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused by all this. Why are you calling me?
It's a good question.
Yeah, great question.
Well, we're doing something called a second date, where we ask people who have gone out on a date recently why they're not calling the other person back. So you recently took out a woman named Meg, and she told us a little bit about what happened. Yeah, she feels bad about it, and she's really hoping to get another chance with you. She just wants to know what the reason is, why you're not getting a hold of her.
Okay.
And for the record, she feels terrible about the street quiche situation. We heard about that.
Yeah.
She told you about that?
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to describe the date, it's a pretty big moment. Like, that would be the highlight, right?
Yeah. So you think me vomiting everywhere was a highlight of the date?
Okay, bad low light. I mean, just a definitely spotlight.
A memorable moment
yeah.
from the date.
Important. I see.
Are you embarrassed? Is that why you're not calling her back?
No, I mean, I had a good time. You know, she's very nice.
Even with all that, you had a good time.
Before that.
Yeah.
that part wasn't real fun, but yeah, no, she's great. She's very nice.
She's great. Okay. Did you guys have chemistry?
Yeah, we had fun. We chatted, had a bunch of food. You heard about the quiche fiasco, so yeah, she was nice to hang out with.
I don't understand.
So why aren't you calling this great, nice, fun girl to hang out with?
Bottom line, she just deserves, someone better than me. I can't be honest about my past. I haven't been dating for a while, and I was thinking I should get back into it or something, but she'd be much better off with somebody, than me.
That could handle their quiche.
No, that's terrible. Like, what do you mean? She really liked you a lot. Like, what could be so terrible in your past that makes you undateable for her?
I just think I shouldn't be dating. She deserves a guy that can just be wide open about everything, and that's just...
What can't you be open about with her? Did you get in trouble with the law or something?
Oh, I was thinking divorce.
No, it's not divorce. I don't think... If she found out, I just don't think she could accept me. It's not a common kind of thing like that. So I keep saying it, but I think I just should not be dating right now, and especially with her, because she's great, and she took care of me when I was sick and all that kind of stuff. So she's really got that sweetness in her, and I am just
a terrible person.
Aww.
Well,
what?
In the past, yes. I mean, but it just not now.
Did you commit a crime or something? Like, you're painting yourself as a very negative person.
And you sound lovely.
Yeah.
Like, I would go have a beer with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
no
I'm a terrible
Just
judge of character. Yeah, no quiche. Like, I don't think you're giving yourself a shot, man. You can't decide for other people what they can and they can't handle.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily need to lay stuff on others. You know, I mean, there's a level, you know, and mine's pretty excessive. So it just.
So yeah, just quit. Good idea.
So, okay. So whatever you did in your past is so bad that you think you deserve to never have love and be single the rest of your life. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I've been struggling with, the whole dating somebody. What? You know, Meg was my first date, and she was great. And I just, you know, it's kind of like either you hurt yourself, sports injury, let's step back on the field, but you're like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not ready at all. This is still very painful kind of thing. So I just,
okay.
I don't think I need to drag her in.
Well, Sergey, how about this? Why don't we let Meg decide whether it's worth going out with you again? Because she's obviously interested. Maybe she should be the one that gets the final decision. Meg, don't you want to say in this?
Yeah, I mean, hi, Sergey.
Meg?
Yeah. So here's the thing, Sergey. Meg has been secretly listening on the other line to everything that you've been saying.
Why didn't you guys tell me she was listening?
I mean, hey, listen,
She heard all of that?
Yeah, I'm just glad you're doing okay, Sergey. Listen, I had a nice time, and I thought we had a connection, and people make mistakes, you know. People have bad credit. People have criminal records, you know. That's the past, but, like, it's weird to just disappear.
I don't even think you'll understand. You know, everything that everyone's naming is just so light compared to this. I don't think you would accept me into this. It's just...
I mean, you don't need to go into details, but try me.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm warning you, you're not going to like me after this, okay?
Oh, my God.
I can't go into a lot of detail, but a while back, I worked for some very bad people. You would know them as the cartel.
What? No way. He's like Narcos?
Wait, you were in... Okay, continue. Sorry, continue. Yeah. Cartel. Got it.
See, that's what I'm saying. You guys saying bad credit, all that. No, and I did, you know, more than just selling drugs. You know, if I hadn't escaped, I'd be dead. Like, it just...
Escaped?
Yeah.
Are you being honest? Are you making this up to get out of... Like, is this the most elaborate way to, like, not to blow somebody off and be...
No.
Hold on. So can we clarify? You were in the cartel with bad credit, and that's why you can't go out with Meg.
Oh, Jeffrey. No, it is not the credit.
No, it had nothing to do with bad credit.
Okay, I'm just trying to get all the facts here.
Had to move to a different city, all that sort of thing. So that's why I can't open up. That's why talking about my past, it just doesn't work. I don't need to bring Meg into this. So
well, let Meg decide.
Yeah,
let
exactly.
Meg she has a mind.
Right, Meg. So see, it's not what you were thinking. It's just the cartel.
Wow.
Is that okay?
That's huge.
I can't say I saw that one coming, but yeah, we should take things slowly.
Very.
You know, like,
Very slow.
It's mixed though, right, Meg? Because, like, part of that, really scary. Another part of that, kind of sexy for some reason.
Some girls want to date El Chapo.
It's a lot of things at one time.
That's for sure.
that's what I'm saying. So as you were saying before, you know, you can handle anything if you can accept this. You know, I mean, are you really interested?
Well, we could probably talk again, and it's nice to not feel as bad about the street quiche.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it.
So, Meg, are you getting cold feet about this now?
I mean, no, he's still the same person I talked to at urgent care. It's just more information.
Sound nervous.
But you know what, though? You're starting possibly a relationship in very open, honest way.
Right, and his credit is great. So
why do you keep going back to the credit?
Why are we focusing on
that was her thing. I don't know. She was obviously concerned about it before.
She doesn't care.
Meg, I'm free on Friday. What do you say?
Free from prison.
Free in general.
Well, I'll look at my calendar.
Well, hold on, Meg. You can't give your answer yet because if he's free on Friday and you agree, we'll actually pay for this date.
Yeah.
We will pay for you to go out with the ex-cartel member.
Well, I still have to go look at my calendar.
What?
Oh, no.
Dude, do not say no to the cartel, man.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
movies about that.
He's got the hookups in Cancun. You do not want to miss out on this.
Yeah, I knew I screwed up. You tell somebody once you're with the cartel and they just blow you off.
Words to live by. Yeah. But Sergey, thanks for being a good sport. Meg, come on. He's been through a lot between the cartel and the quiche. Yeah. Will you give him one more shot?
You know, it might work again, but I do need to check my calendar, and that's the final answer.
Ouch.
Yep.
All right.
There we go. Thank you.
Oh, man,
I'm
so sorry.
I never knew I'd feel so bad for a cartel member.
I know,
like,
right?
Oh, buddy.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today is the creepy guy at the gym.
Oh.
I don't know that for a fact.
Oh, okay.
His name is John, and he emailed us because the girl that he wants to call today, he met her at the gym. So I'm just assuming that he's the creepy guy at the gym. Hey, you want some help? You want me to spot you on your squats? Like, get down low. You gotta get down real low. Like, lean into it with your butt. Like, do you want me to clean up after you? I'll follow you around and clean up all the benches that you're on with sweat. Like, you're sweating a lot, but it looks hot. Was that you, John?
Yes, it's me, but I'm not what you just described, but thank you.
No problem. Your email said that you met the girl you want to call today for a second date update at the gym.
Yeah, we were in the same spin class, and we've been in the same class for actually a few weeks, so.
Oh, so you've been eyeing her for a while.
Yeah, I was kind of positioned. I was always in the back row, right behind her.
And what did I say about creepy?
Yeah, I think Jubal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Climb that hill. He's the Tour de France right now. You're looking good up there in front.
I know, it's not sounding good for me. I realize that, but I'm actually a decent human being, I promise.
Did it take you a while to work up the courage to actually ask her out on a date?
You know, I was really into her right when I met her, but what happened was at some point I fell off the bike in the middle of the class, and I happened to draw a lot of attention.
How did you fall off the bike? How'd you do that?
They're stationary, you know, like they're not that easy.
No, these bikes have clips in it, and I've never been good with the clips, and I was trying to get on the bike, and it just was not good, and it was bad, but it was funny, and so it was. And she came up, asked if I was okay, and we started joking around, and there's clearly chemistry, and I just kind of asked her if she wanted to hang out sometime, and she said she was busy the rest of the week, but kind of flippantly, she said, you know, how about now?
How about now? Like, hang out right now?
Yeah.
You mean you guys had your date in the back of a spin class?
No. No, I live nearby, so we just went for a walk, and, you know, I walked to my place, and I made her dinner, and it was great.
Okay, hold on, though. You guys sat in the same clothes you were taking spin class in all evening and ate dinner in them as well?
No, she had her stuff from the gym, so she just asked to shower up at my place while I was making dinner, so it worked out great.
Oh, my God. She totally went through your whole medicine cabinet to see what you're all about.
That's like a fantasy date, though. You ask someone out at the gym who you think is hot, and then all of a sudden she's at your house showering, like in the matter of hours?
Yeah, it was kind of awesome, I have to say. I mean,
It's kind of like,
yeah.
He wasn't thinking about making dinner at all. He was just thinking about hot naked girl in the other room.
I mean, it was nice to know that she was using my shower, yes. I'm not going to say that I didn't enjoy that. But hey, I cooked her a good dinner. I made her a really good, I make a great bolognese. I brought out the best wine I had, and it was good. We kind of made out a little bit. And
oh, nice.
We didn't sleep together or anything. You know, we just kissed. It was very innocent.
Okay.
The whole thing sounds dreamy, to be honest.
Yeah, what went wrong?
Okay, so this is where I think I made my mistake, although I don't think it was really a mistake. After she left, I went into my bathroom and I found her. She had these like bright yellow and patterned like yoga pants.
Okay.
In my bathroom.
And you put them on.
I did. Actually, I did. Just as a joke, I put them on and I took a selfie.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty funny.
No, listen to me right now. No woman ever wants to know that you fit in their pants. I am just going to lay that out there right now.
I clearly didn't fit, but that was part of the joke. So that's when I sent it to her. That was the whole point of the joke, is that I look ridiculous, and I thought I was just being silly, you know?
And what do you think she thought?
I don't know, because she never responded. And
she didn't respond?
Oh.
Dude, that's a big thing to just leave hanging there in the text world. Like, no response, not even a, like, happy face or...
Nothing.
No, wow. So you put on her pants, texted her a picture, and that's the last time you heard from her.
And I sent her another text saying, listen, hey, that was totally a joke. I was just trying to be funny. Do you actually want your pants back? And nothing.
Dude, and I will say, to not respond to that, those yoga pants are freaking expensive, man.
If she wants me to replace them, I will absolutely to replace them and whatever she wants, but I can't get a hold of her in any way. She won't get back to me.
How bad did you look in the pictures?
I mean, I look ridiculous. That was the point. I look so bad.
I'm just saying, maybe it was a turnoff. Maybe she saw the picture and she's like, now I can't. Oh, no. Like, I can never get that image out of my head.
That's really depressing if that's right.
So, do you want to ask her for another date, or are you just trying to give her pants back?
I would love another date because I thought it was a great fit, and I thought she was
The pants or her? Like, are you just trying to wear some more yoga pants?
No, I would like to get those pants back to her and apologize if I offended in any way, but I don't know what went wrong, and I feel bad if I drove her away from her gym. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great gym.
Yeah.
I feel horrendous if I did that.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and find out if you wearing her yoga pants ruined your chance at a second date, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Every time.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, I bet John, who is on the phone to do a second date update today, wishes he was dating in the 20s. You know, back when you could try on a woman's yoga pants and you'd always get another date. Back in the 20s, they were switching up yoga pants left and right, but now you put on a woman's yoga pants and all of a sudden you're a weirdo creep. Right, John?
I am not a cross-dresser, okay? I am not.
It's okay if you are, John. You're in lovable company here.
I don't even like yoga, to tell you the truth.
Well, you like wearing your date's yoga pants, and that might be a problem for you. If you're just joining us, John met Jillian, the girl he wants to call today, in a spin class. And after the spin class, they actually ended up going straight from there to his house to have dinner. And she showered over there to clean up after the gym and left her yoga pants. And after she left, he put on her yoga pants and texted her a picture, hopefully to get her to laugh at the fact that he was wearing her yoga pants. But instead, he got no response at all and hasn't even seen her at the gym. John, I'm sorry that your body is so disgusting in yoga pants that this woman will not call you back.
I'm actually in excellent condition, by the way.
Okay. I did forget an important question, though, because I'm just trying to imagine. I just meet this guy. He texts me a picture of yoga pants. It can either be really funny or really disturbing, depending on one thing. And that's what you did with your man area in that picture. Ooh. Did you tuck? Did you let it hang out?
I don't need to tuck.
So you can't see it no matter what?
Yeah, maybe that's the problem.
I was just wearing yoga pants. I was just trying to look goofy and silly. I think I contorted my face. It was not a handsome photo.
Okay.
That was the point.
Well, we'll find out if that did you in, and that's the reason you're not getting a second date. We're going to call her right now, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jillian, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Jillian, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show?
Yeah, like the kind that's on the radio.
That's a really good descriptor.
Thanks.
Yeah, I get what a radio show is, but why are you calling me?
Oh, I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
About me?
Yeah, it's a guy that you went on a date with.
What?
Mm-hmm. His name is John, and he looks pretty damn good in your yoga pants.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, that's not good.
John emailed us about you because you aren't calling him back.
He emailed you and told you about me?
Yeah.
And told you about the photos?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, he told us that you met at a spin class, went back to his house and had dinner, and then after you left his house, you also left your yoga pants there, and that's when he took it upon himself to put on your yoga pants and text you a pic.
Oh, my God.
I mean, from his description, your guys' date sounded dreamy.
The date was fine. I'm just not really feeling him.
Why is that? Is it because he texted you a picture of himself wearing your yoga pants?
It was definitely the picture, yes.
Dude. Wow. I mean, it was risky, right? It could border like funny or super creepy. and apparently it went super creepy for you.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just think it's funny that he's wearing your yoga pants? I mean, he was trying to joke around. You can at least see the humor in that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see the humor in the pants, but did he send you the photos? Have you seen them?
No, he's only sent them to you, I think, or maybe some friends. I don't know. But I'd like to see them. If you got them, you want to shoot them to me? I'd like to see.
Trust me, you don't want to see them. They're creepy.
They're that bad?
Come on.
Yeah.
What's so
Dude,
wrong with it?
It's the man area, isn't it?
No, it had nothing to do with him wearing my yoga pants.
Then what was so bad about the picture?
Yeah.
He's shirtless in the picture.
Is his
is that-
shirtless body that disgusting to you?
It really grosses you out?
No, he's got tattoos on his chest.
Oh.
Okay, and?
Well, on one side of his chest, he's got a gun.
Oh, really?
Like a very intricate gun.
Okay. That can be a little jarring, maybe.
And then on the other side, he's got the words kill count.
Kill count?
Yeah, with a bunch of tally marks underneath it.
Whoa.
He's a murderer?
What the hell?
That is creepy. All right.
No wonder you didn't go to retrieve your yoga pants.
Yeah, no, I know, and I want nothing to do with that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can I interject? Can I step in now?
Sure, I guess.
I'm scared, so
early.
go ahead.
What's that?
John is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you, and so that was him.
Are you kidding me? John's on the phone right now.
Hey! Sorry. Please don't freak out. Can I explain this to you?
I
I'm not a
cannot
crazy
believe this is
person.
happening right now.
I can explain this. It's not at all what you think. I swear to God.
A gun with kill count isn't what she thinks?
Okay, first of all, it's not. I didn't kill people. I hunt deer. I've hunted deer with my dad since I was a kid. That gun you saw is actually the tattoo of the rifle that I got from my grandfather. It's a Remington deer rifle, and the kill count is the number of deer that I hunt. And I'm a licensed hunter. I drive a pickup. I got barrels of shelled corn in my truck.
You're not helping your case.
I just hunt deer. I don't kill people. I'm not, I'm not a gang guy at all. I just hunt, and and I'm a very responsible hunter. I prepare the venison. I store it. I use the whole deer, and that's all it is.
Oh.
John, how do I know that you're telling the truth? How do I know that this is about deer hunting?
I don't have a criminal record.
That just means you've never been caught. Yeah.
You're a really good murderer.
Do I look like a murderer? Sure. I mean, would a murderer be in a spin class? Really?
A really good question.
No, murderers like to stay healthy too, okay?
This is just getting out of hand. This is super strange to me. I don't like guns. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Anyone can be at the gym, and I don't know. I have a bad taste in my mouth.
I totally understand that, but just to let you know, I'm a sane human being, and what's strange to me is how the yoga pants did not repulse you.
Yeah, no, I mean, the yoga pants thing was funny, but it's the fact that you have kill count written on your chest with a huge gun. You can't just send photos like that to people. I mean, you got to explain that.
Plus, it's a really mixed message with those yoga pants on.
Yes. Okay. I get it. I didn't really think of the optics on that, and I get your point, but I am not creepy. I will not hurt you. I am a good cook. Yes.
Yeah, you are a good cook. You have that going for you.
And did you like my bolognese?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, that was with venison. That's with venison that I murdered. And
Are you sure you're a hunter?
Bad joke. My sarcasm is not coming across. It's just part of how I grew up, and there's no threat. I swear.
Even still, can you still be attracted to him if every time you guys hook up, you have to look at a gun and kill count on his chest?
What if I take a Sharpie and just put an S in front of the kill?
Skill count? That sounds much more refined to me.
Hey, Jillian, would you like to go out on a second date with John? We will pay for it. I don't know a lot of serial killers that make a good bolognese. And I know a lot of serial killers. They're usually bad cooks. Would you like to go out with him on a second date? We will pay for it.
Okay, as long as we don't talk about guns or anything like that.
No, I promise you, I will not bring it up, and I want you to be able to at least go back to the gym and hang out. I don't want to take that away from you. I feel bad about that.
Okay.
So does that mean you're going to go out on another date, or you're just going to go back to the gym?
Yeah, no, I'll go on another date with him.
Okay, make sure to call someone beforehand just in case.
Yes, thank you.
Jillian, are you glad to know that John's not a murderer?
Absolutely.
I don't want to see what other tattoos he does have, though.
Actually, John, do you have any other tattoos that I should know about?
Why don't we get together and talk about that?
Yeah, he definitely does then.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, would a murderer leave permanent evidence? Come on now.
Yes, they do it
might.
all the time.
Yeah, they do.
That's how I get caught.
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude named John wanted to call Jillian. They met at the gym and went back to his place, kind of fooled around a little bit, and then she left. And she actually left her yoga pants there, and he sent her a picture wearing her yoga pants, joking around. And he thought that was the reason she wasn't calling back. But we got her on the phone, and we found out the reason that she wasn't calling back was because he did take that picture and send it to her. She thought the yoga pants was kind of funny, but she didn't like the tattoos that he had on his chest.
Yeah.
He had a tattoo on one side of a gun, and then on the other side it said kill count and then notches. And apparently he's an avid hunter, and those are all the deers that he's killed.
Which I do have a bone to pick with him because deer hunting, not that cool. I mean, if you're like notching down some elk you brought down with a bow, then we're talking, okay, buddy?
Somebody else texted in 78592 said, who the hell keeps track of how many deer they've killed on their bodies? I'm an avid hunter, and I would never do that.
Yeah,
it is a little strange.
And deer are kind of like forest rats. They're everywhere.
They did agree to go out again, though.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Because you figure a tattoo like that, if it's a big enough turnoff, she wouldn't want to see him again, but she decided to go out with him one more time.
And like, imagine going to the beach with him. Like, stuff like that. Like, you gotta show that off.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to mess with you. Like, if you ever...
It's a good point.
Somebody's acting up at a bar and he takes off his shirt, they're going to be like, okay, fine, you win. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. We'll give away another Vegas trip coming up in just a few minutes at 8:10.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
When desperation hits, people will do almost anything to get a date. A lot of dudes will sign up to take a class in order to meet a woman, like some sort of cooking class or a salsa dancing class or some sort of wine and painting night or something like that. Personally, I've always had my old fallback, the follow her around and take pictures from afar class, and then post them on social media and say that you two went on a date class. It's always worked very well for me. Well, Allison, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now, actually took a class to try to meet a dude, and I guess it worked because she met somebody, but now they're not calling her back. What's up, Allison?
Hi. Desperate, eh?
Yeah, you're actually desperate enough to take a class, huh?
Yeah. You didn't like your intro, Allison? It didn't make you look good?
I'll take it.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So what kind of class did you take to meet a guy?
No, I don't want to say, but it was fly fishing.
Oh, that's
Fly
awesome.
fishing.
That's
Is it cool?
Yeah, that's a cool class to take.
Well, I caught me one.
There you go, girl.
Did you do it by, like, throwing the hook into his mouth?
No, I actually kind of impressed him because I caught a fish.
Oh, sweet. It's romantic. Cool.
So how did you guys actually strike up a conversation in your class?
Well, it had a lot to do with the fact that I was doing probably the best out of the class, and I think that everybody was surprised because I'd never been fly fishing. It was kind of like a dare from my best friend because we were brainstorming ways to meet a guy for me because I'm chronically single.
Okay, so back to the whole desperate thing.
Yeah.
Right? So you'd never done this before, but you beginner's luck, I guess?
Yeah,
I guess so. I mean, I had done all the dating sites, and I was just so bored with it. And so, yeah, I tried something new.
Okay, and was this a guy that had caught your eye from the start of class, or was he someone who kind of grew on you?
Definitely the cutest of the bunch, tall, dark, and handsome.
Ooh,
You could tell he was super outdoorsy.
And he approached you. He started the conversations and asked you out?
Yeah, he was like, well, maybe you can give me some pointers. He was really sweet about it. And then he kept flirting, and we wound up talking a lot after class when he asked me out.
Okay. And what'd you guys do for your date?
It's interesting because he asked me out on kind of a doozy of a date because he asked me to go camping, and this is like an overnight camping trip. And so,
Wow, that sounds like more than a first date to me.
Yeah. I mean, was it with a group of people, or were you just going to go alone in the woods with a stranger?
alone in the woods with a stranger. It was like I took a leap of faith, but I went.
So back to the desperation thing, right?
Oh, yes, I guess I'm a little desperate. I totally went with him.
That's crazy, man. I would not, I don't care who it was.
Really?
First time meeting a person, they invited me camping, no way.
But you wouldn't go camping anyway.
No, well, definitely not. But I wouldn't spend the night with anybody in the woods for any reason, first time I met them.
That is a lot of pressure. I mean, were you sharing a tent?
Same tent, different sleeping bags.
Okay, okay. And are you an outdoorsy person?
No.
Oh.
No, and I had faked it through my fishing class, and so I was a complete novice in the situation. I had gotten the Camping for Dummies book so that I wouldn't seem completely useless.
I just picture you spending thousands of dollars on camping gear so that you can, like, show up and look like you know what you're doing.
You know, you're not too far off.
All right, so did you fake it appropriately? Did he believe that you were a big outdoorsy lady? That sounds bad. That sounded bad. I don't mean like big in stature. I just mean like a big outdoorsy person.
I thought I did a pretty decent job of faking it, but he definitely handled the tent and the fire. I handled the s'more, so I could make a s'more.
Okay, good. So how was the overall camping experience with him?
I thought it was good. I thought it might get a little friskier than it did, because when he dropped me off, it was just a hug, you know. But
wait, you guys stayed in a tent and you guys didn't make out?
No, we didn't make out.
Oh. Huh.
It was a hug at the end of the date kind of thing.
So you didn't do anything? You just went to bed in your tent?
I mean, we talked a lot. We talked until like 2 in the morning, and then he just kind of fell asleep.
Oh. Okay, were you disappointed?
A little, you know. I think every girl kind of wants to be kissed. But I also didn't want to be, you know, too easy. I didn't want to be like, oh, yeah, I'll go out to a tent with you. I didn't want to be that girl.
Oh, I still think that girl is more fun, but whatever.
Do you feel like he wasn't interested?
Well, now I do because I haven't heard from him. But it was just such a big first date that I guess I expected at least a call, you know?
Right. So what do you think went wrong?
Maybe I snored. I don't know.
You just woke up drool on your pillow. There was no awkward moments for you guys?
I can't honestly think of anything except for maybe he is looking for someone who actually is outdoorsy, because I'm not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds great.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, normally on these second date updates, when we talk about a woman faking it, it has a completely different meaning than today.
Yeah.
Because Allison, who's on the phone for a second date update today, faked it big time. She wasn't even intimate with the dude. Yeah. She faked that she's an outdoorsy lady just so she could go hang out with this guy. And she thinks the reason she's not getting a call back is because he saw through her little plan.
I still can't believe you only got a hug out of a whole camping extravaganza. That's all you got.
It baffles me, too. I mean, I was ready for just about anything.
Yeah.
Just about anything. Unless it had to do with the outdoors, and then you had no idea how to handle it. If you missed the first part, Allison went camping with this guy a whole night. They slept in the same tent, didn't do anything, didn't even make out.
Oh, don't remind me.
See?
All right.
Maybe you should have taken charge and made the first move. Maybe that's where you went wrong.
Ew.
Okay.
Okay.
That is really, it's good in women empowerment there.
Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, Allison, see if we can get him on the phone and find out what went wrong, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Dylan, please?
Yeah, Steve.
Hey, Dylan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From what?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
No idea?
I don't really listen to the radio.
Okay.
Not obvious at all.
We are a morning radio show program, and one of your friends listened and actually emailed us about you.
One of my friends?
Well, somebody that you know emailed the show and wanted us to get a hold of you.
Who? I can't think of any of my friends that would email a radio show.
Well,
Oh my God, you sound disgusted at even the thought of them tuning into us.
her name is Allison, and you guys went on a little camping trip recently.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Allison emailed us and told us about how she met you and how you guys went on a little camping date. But now she says you're not getting back to her, and she's wondering why. So she thought maybe we could help and figure it out.
She wants you to help her figure out why I'm not calling her back. Am I getting this right?
Yes. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. So is there any information that you can give us so that we can tell Allison why you don't want to see her again?
Why don't I want to date her?
Yeah.
I don't know, like tons of reasons.
There's
tons of reasons?
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you want, like specifics?
Yeah, I would love a few. If there's tons, I don't know if we have time for that, but maybe like the top 3 things you didn't like about her.
And how do you go from like inviting a girl on an overnight camping trip to having multiple reasons that you don't like her?
I think it was just a bad idea. Like, you should probably know somebody before you go on a camping trip with them, so lesson learned.
Yeah, that was my first thought. I was kind of surprised that you asked a girl to go camping with you that you didn't even know.
So were my buddies.
All right. So what was so bad about it, though?
Well, I camp a lot. You know, I'm into, like, bushcraft and being out in the woods. Like, that's my thing.
Right.
And she's kind of led on like she was an outdoorsy kind of girl and that she was into it. But no, she's a city girl. I mean, I don't think she'd ever been camping before in her life.
So you were grossed out that she couldn't carry a 50-pound pack up into the woods and survive for a couple days.
No, it's not about that. It's not about how tough you are or how strong you are. It's more about just like the ease with which you can get into nature, and that just never happened for her.
The ease of how you can get into nature.
That's hard for Jubal to understand.
Yeah, it's just an interesting way to say it. What do you mean by the ease of how you can get into nature?
So, like, there's no cell phone service, right?
Right.
It's like that's the point, to be kind of cut off.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about that. Why don't they put towers up there where people camp?
God.
They should have some towers up there, don't you think?
I mean, you're joking about it, but that's the thing. Like, she could not deal with being cut off. Like, the second we got there, she's got her cell phone out. She's taking pictures, which is fine, but then she's just complaining the whole time that she can't post any of the pictures to her Instagram.
Yeah. I could see where that would be a little obnoxious. Did you address it with her? Like, hey, that's kind of the point of why we're out here.
I mean, at first, I kind of tried to play along and be like, yeah, well, that's sort of the point. But she's kept going on about it. Finally, I just shut down. I was like, all right, she's just going to complain about it, and I'm just going to keep setting the tent up.
Yeah. All right, so was her not liking the fact that you didn't have cell service the first thing that tipped you off, that she wasn't really as outdoorsy as she pretended to be?
Yeah, I mean, like, she was scared to go to the bathroom. It was like one of the biggest things. Like, there are no bathrooms at the campground. So, if you have to use the bathroom, you go about 100 yards away from the campsite. That's like safe camping, to keep the bears away. You don't want animals to know that you're there.
Yeah, you dig a hole if you have to. I get it.
But she wouldn't do it.
What? Oh.
She went out there, and she would come back and be like, I can't do it. I'm too scared.
What was
So I like the whole time she tells you she's an outdoorsy person, and then she has to go to the bathroom outdoors. It's like, no, I'm scared.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, this happened like 2 or 3 times, and by the time, night fell, I felt sorry for her. I had to drive her to a McDonald's 30 minutes away.
Shut up.
So you had to drive her half an hour so she could use the bathroom.
And anyone should be more scared about a McDonald's bathroom than peeing in nature.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it was too much. That's not what camping's all about,
So did you at any point think that maybe you guys should wrap it up instead of staying the night?
I mean, I did, but we were already there, and I didn't want to be rude. So, eventually I just faked falling asleep so I wouldn't have to talk to her anymore.
Wow. That's kind of
That sucks.
You just what?
I faked falling asleep so I wouldn't have to talk to her.
No, Dylan, you don't even realize it, but right now you're actually talking to her.
Who?
Allison. She's on the other line listening, and she's the one that just said you did what?
Oh, my God. You didn't tell me she was going to be on the phone.
Well, I was about to tell you she was on the phone, and then she just decided to pipe up. So, sorry, she's on the phone.
Dylan, you seriously faked falling asleep so that you wouldn't have to talk to me? You really did that? Oh, that hurts my feelings so much.
Well, I wasn't going to say it to your face. I kind of got bamboozled.
Yeah. But you did stay up till 2 in the morning, Dylan.
I only stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning because I had to drive her to McDonald's like 3 times.
Oh!
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what's out there in the woods, if there's, like, cobras or coyotes. I, didn't want to get hurt.
Do you guys hear this? Do you guys hear what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She is not outdoorsy at all. Like, this is not the girl I'm looking for.
I don't know. It sounds like it to me. Those cobras in the woods can be scary, dude.
Well, they told us in our fishing class that we had to be, alert to wildlife and stuff, and so that's what I was doing. I was just being careful.
I mean, but you can be alert to wildlife and still go to the bathroom in the forest. It's not like those things are not mutually exclusive.
I mean, I'm a girl, so there's, squatting, and I had pants on, and how do you do that? And then there's, splattering, and, no.
It's really easy.
See, Dylan, she sounds outdoorsy. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, why did you tell me that you were outdoorsy if you're scared to go to the bathroom outside?
Dylan, I never told you that I was outdoorsy. I just honestly took a fly fishing class to meet somebody cool, and I thought that I did. I never told you I was outdoorsy. You just assumed, so.
Oh, my God. Well, maybe you should take an Instagram class, and then you could meet other guys at Instagram.
You know what? I had a good time. And I wanted to show my friends on Instagram that I had a good time, and I actually did because I got an internet connection at McDonald's, so now I got to delete that because you're mean.
I'm happy for you.
Allison, but you can kind of see what he's saying. Like, if you're not into the outdoors, then maybe fly fishing classes aren't probably...
Is that I tried. You know, I really did.
But did you like it?
I liked him, and I tried, and that's all I can do, and it's obviously not going to happen.
Dylan, that's true. She did try, so why not give it another shot? Would you go out on a second date with Allison? We will pay for it.
No. Thank you, but no.
You could have hesitated a little bit on that.
Wow.
Acted like you didn't care.
I'm sorry, man. It's just, I want to be with someone who loves being in nature, and it's clear that she does not like it. I mean, she's scared of it, okay? Like, she's scared of the thing that I like to do.
I'll pee in the woods. God.
Like right now, Allison?
I don't go.
Whenever.
I feel like she has to prove it. I don't know.
Maybe she should Instagram it.
Dylan, she said she would pee in the woods for you if you'd go out with her again.
That is pretty romantic.
How about this? If she sends me an Instagram photo of her peeing in the woods, I'll go on a second date with her.
No.
All right. Allison, Instagram proof that you're peeing in the woods for a second date with Dylan. Will you do it?
I think I'm just going to pass. But it was nice meeting you, Dylan.
What about if you want Instagram at Facebook Live?
There's options.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, I can't believe they didn't go out on a second date. It sounds like they had so much in common.
Right? They really did.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Allison wanted to call this dude named Dylan. She said that she was an outdoorsy gal when she wasn't.
Yeah.
At all, because he's the dude that likes the great outdoors, camping, hiking, all that stuff that just sends shivers down my spine whenever I talk about it. But he wasn't calling her back because she refused to go to the bathroom outside. So that's what you do when you camp. You go in a bucket or dig a hole or I don't know.
You just find a spot.
I don't know what you do. I've heard rumors.
It's harder when you're a girl, though. You know,
Oh, definitely. But is
the
it hard
aiming
enough?
is hard. I mean, there's splatter that comes back at you.
It's a
not
lot
good.
harder. Yeah, that's one of the perks of being a dude is you can go to the bathroom anywhere.
But still, it's not hard enough where you have to make somebody drive 30 minutes multiple times away from the campsite.
That's why he wasn't calling back, because he actually had to drive her somewhere to use the bathroom every single time. So he didn't like that. And she talked to him and was like, well, I'd be down if you go out with me again. I'll use the bathroom outside. Trust me. And then by the end of the conversation, he was being such a D-bag about it that she was like, no, I don't want to go out with you anymore.
I thought he was super judgy. Like she was saying, I never said I was outdoorsy. I just took a class that happens to be outdoorsy.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
No one told her about the bathrooms. I mean, really, she could buy one of those bumper dumpers.
What?
What's a bumper dumper?
It's like this, if people camp, you put it on your bumper and it's like a little toilet seat thing.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so for girls, then you don't have to worry about the squatting.
I would even use
I know.
that. I would squat.
You just changed my world.
You guys would do that down in the parking garage.
Yeah. I drive all the time. I do stand-up comedy, and so does Jose. We have to drive to gigs and things like that, and I have to pull over every 5 seconds on the freeway.
Yeah.
I might if I need a bumper dumper. Okay.
You do. You really do.
Screw the second date update. If you have, send a bumper dumper in. I'll promote it on my social media, everything. I need a bumper dumper right now. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. If you're not aware, Super Bowl is coming up. Big weekend, the biggest sporting event in the world happening this weekend, and there's always those crazy prop bets that they have for the Super Bowl, like the weird things that you can bet on.
Yeah.
Well, we have a list of the craziest prop bets for the Super Bowl right now, things that can make you a lot of money. They probably won't make you a lot of money because they're all weird bets. And, of course, we'll make our own bet here on the show. That's coming up at 8:10. Also, Jubal Pays Your Bills is still on, so on the 10, 610, 710, 810, and 910. If you hear me call out your name, I will pay your bill. Another one coming up in just a few minutes at 8:10.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I would start off by saying today's second date update is going to be a little different, but we've actually done this a few times. One of them has worked out. The other one didn't work out very well. But James is on the phone with us right now, and he wants us to call a girl that doesn't live in the state.
Hey, James, a 50-50 chance is better than any other chance we've ever given on second date update. So you're already doing good.
Good, I'll take it.
James wants us to call a girl that lives in San Diego, apparently. James, how did you meet her, first of all? What's her name?
Her name is Cammie.
Cammie, okay. How did you meet Cammie?
I met her at a club, actually.
At a club, all right. So it was one of those situations like you're on one side of the dance floor, she's on the other side of the dance floor, you locked eyes and then met in the middle and danced it out.
It was kind of like that. It was.
All right.
Maybe that sounds corny, but that's sort of what happened. I saw her across the room. She was with this bachelorette party, and
oh, okay. So they were already drawing a lot of attention to themselves. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And usually if a girl, like her friend is getting married, she's in that sort of like vulnerable state, like, I want to meet somebody.
Yeah.
That's what you were thinking? You're like, all right.
Yeah.
Perfect time
Sounds
to
great.
pounce.
Were you guys pretty drunk when you met, or did you feel like she'll remember you if we do, in fact, get a hold of her?
Yeah, she'll remember me. I mean, we've been talking a little bit. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to say this is kind of different because you're not technically being blown off by Cammie. It's more of that you live here and she lives in San Diego.
Yeah, that's definitely, a big part of it.
Have you talked to her about any of that at all and let her know that you want to date her regardless of where she lives?
We did kind of get into that at the end of the night. I was just like, listen, this is a real connection. I feel something here. I hope you feel something here.
Did you guys, make out at the dance club, too?
I did, after a while, kind of go in for it, and she sort of stopped me, and she said, hey, this is fun, but I'm not from here. I'm only in town for this bachelorette party. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I was persistent and persuasive, I think, and we did end up kissing. We did end up making out a little bit.
Never give up.
Never give
Just shows you kids, you can do anything you dream.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you guys did kiss a little bit, so at least she's interested in you physically.
And what has she said about long-distance relationships, or have you just not broached that topic at all?
We haven't talked about it too explicitly. I don't want to scare her off. I just want to show her that this is something I'm ready for and something I'm open to.
So having us bring it up is not going to scare her off.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, if you guys have talked a little bit, have you straight up said, I want to come see you in San Diego?
I did. That's kind of the last thing we talked about. I said, hey, I want to come out. I want to see you.
That is really intense. Is that something you said at the club, or did you go back to your place?
That was at the club, but it was after we had been talking for a while and, really hitting it off. And it didn't feel crazy to say, it felt like a real honest thing in the moment, if that makes sense.
So what did she say to you when you were like, hey, I'll go to San Diego right now?
She said, I don't think that would be a great idea.
Oh.
Okay, so she's actually said that, but you still want to call her and try to come see her.
Well, she was out at this bachelorette party. She had a lot of stuff going on. It was kind of sudden, but
so this was that night when you met her.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking you guys were texting about it. All right, so that night she said, no, you can't come see me. You were already asking to come down and see her that night. Maybe that was a little too much for her.
Or she's not single. That's the first thing that comes to mind when he says that.
No, I don't think that's true.
She made out with you.
Yeah.
If a girl makes out with you, it still doesn't necessarily mean she's not single.
I know that. I know. I'm just trying to look for some sort of silver lining here.
Sometimes
for
people
James.
cheat
Yeah,
just to
maybe
let you
a
know.
little bit. It does happen, I guess. So what are you hoping to get out of this? You already know that she lives in San Diego. Do you want to be like, hey, can we date long distance? Do you want to say, hey, I want to fly down there and go out with you? What are you hoping to accomplish?
I see this girl as a real potential long-term partner. I feel like there's a real future there, and I'll do what I need to do to make distance work. I feel like there are options. It's 2014.
Wow.
There's Skype.
That was quite a night at the club.
Well, I don't meet a girl like that every day, and it was special, and I don't want to let it go.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, James is on the phone. He wants us to call a girl named Cammie. She's actually from San Diego, was in town for a bachelorette party. He can't really tell if she's into him or not, but he's willing to do whatever it takes to get another date with Cammie. James, let me ask you this before we make this phone call. You met Cammie in the club one night.
Yes.
Why is this so important to call her and try to go on a second date with her? I mean, this happens all the time. You meet someone in a club, you hang out for a little bit, maybe even kiss at the end of the night like you did, and then you just chalk it up to, hey, that was a fun night. Like, what is it about Cammie that is so special that you want to call her and either fly down there or get her to fly up here? I don't know, however we're going to do it to get you a second date.
Well, she's not just another girl in the club. She had this quality about her that was just so attractive to me, and she's the kind of person that I feel like I could really see myself with.
Are you hoping that this is like some big romantic gesture and she's just going to fall head over heels that you call the radio station to do this?
I mean, maybe, I want it to work out. I want to do whatever I can,
You've been texting not a 206 number this entire time, right? Like, she for sure lives in San Diego.
Yeah, it's an 858 number.
Okay, so sometimes girls tell lies to people they meet at the club.
Yeah, I know. I just can't get this girl out of my head, and I really appreciate you guys making this call for me.
All right. And just to make sure, she was at a bachelorette party when you met her. She wasn't the bride, right? She was one of the other girls?
No.
Okay, we never asked that, because if she was getting married, that could be a problem for you. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
though.
maybe.
All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then ask her for a second date or
A date.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is kind of confusing because Louise is on the phone and she emailed us to do a second date update, but in her email she says that she wishes she would have never went on the date.
What?
So I don't know, Louise, do you know how second date updates work? Usually somebody goes on a date that they actually liked and then they want to get another date.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so why do you wish you wouldn't have gone on your date?
It was just like a bad snowball effect. So my friends and I went out the night before this date, and I think that started the whole problem.
Okay. Really? Did you meet the guy when you guys were out?
No. Okay, so I met James on Tinder, and we set up like a Sunday brunch date. Like, it was at the beginning of the week, so it like made really good sense.
Right.
But my girlfriends and I went out Saturday night, and they were like, oh, we're just going to get a few drinks, and we're going to sit outside. And Russian mules turned into gin and tonics. And next thing I see is like really late.
Yeah.
So you were hungover then, and that's why you didn't want to go on the date, because you were hungover.
I was totally hungover on hard liquor.
Yeah. I mean, that's the worst, too. Whenever you say you're just going out for a few drinks, it never really works out.
Yeah. So the next day, I really didn't want to because I felt horrible. Like, my stomach was not in the best. And I was like, okay, it's way too late to cancel this date. I'm going to be like a horrible person. Like, I just decided to go out anyway. I was like, you know what, just pull it together, drink something, and go.
Okay. Right. And this is like the one time you're hoping that your date is also hungover.
I was really hoping that. But when I met James for brunch, he's like, all nice, put together. Like, you know, just like, hi. And I'm just like, holy heck. Like, this is going to be rough.
You're just holding back puke the whole time.
Oh, my God. And I can smell you. Like, just even thinking about it, I can smell
it was
you.
Like the hair, the bags under the eyes. I had the whole hungover look put together.
Did he know immediately, or did you address it?
I didn't want to, honestly. Like, I was trying to fake until I make it. To be honest, like, I just didn't want to be like, oh, yeah, I totally didn't think this was going to really happen. So I felt bad. So we're sitting there, and we just started getting into stupid arguments. Like, we had a 20-minute argument. Like, I feel really ashamed of it. Whoa. It was like the stupidest thing in the world.
Wait, so you guys were like legit arguing, or like playful?
Like, we were legit arguing. No, like, people were staring at us.
What? Wait.
That's not a good sign.
What were you arguing about?
About brunch. He was like trying to qualify what makes brunch brunch. Like, what is the guidelines and the definitions and the structure for brunch?
And you couldn't, like, that sounds like a fun conversation. But
He was like, well, brunch is anything you eat on Sunday morning. And I was like, no, it's mostly about the food. And he was like, no, it's about the time. And I was like, no, it doesn't matter. So it just kept heading out of control for every little thing. And I'm hungover, and like, I'm not making sense.
So if you weren't hungover, could you have had that conversation in a more playful manner, or you were just hungover and like angry?
I think I was just hungover and angry.
Okay.
I was angry because I wasn't home in my pajamas, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't his fault, and it was just stupid. It didn't need to happen. Yeah. And I just like felt so guilty if I would have canceled, but.
So you figured show up and yell at the guy for a little while. That'll be better.
There you go.
I didn't mean to. I felt really bad.
Did you guys recover at all from that?
I tried calling him and texting him, and he's just not getting back to me. Like, I'll be honest, when we got out of there, we were just like upset. Like, even when the food came, we were just eating angrily. You know, like when you have an upset stomach because you're hungover and you're like upset and you're still eating.
Oh, that sounds
It's the worst.
Okay, so the whole date was awkward then.
It was awkward. It was just like, I don't know. Like, I feel really bad about it. Like, he just didn't deserve that.
So you liked him, though, and you want to redo? Is that what you're saying?
I do like him, and I want to redo, and I know he was immature, and I try to apologize, and it's just frustrating.
Did you tell him that you were hungover and in a bad mood?
No, I really just didn't want to tell him that. Like, I'm kind of ashamed of that.
So you just let him think that you're just a terrible person that likes to get mad at people over brunch.
Yeah, a little bit.
Smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried apologizing. He just won't pick up my call.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back, see if we can get him to pick up our call and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, it's less of a second date update and more of a first date redo. Because Louise is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named James. They met up for brunch and she went out the night before, got super drunk with her friends, showed up to brunch hungover and was kind of in a bad mood. And then they got into a heated argument over what qualifies as brunch. I know it sounds ridiculous, but she said that she was really rude about it, and they kind of ended the date after they ate. He hasn't been answering any of her phone calls, so she wants to call and apologize and see if there's a chance at getting another date with him when she's not all hungover and ready to just fight everybody.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Louise. Would you give a guy a second chance if the tables were turned?
I mean, if it's honestly had like a good excuse, yeah. I mean, I didn't give him my best, and I understood that, so at least you kind of know.
Yeah, and drinking too much, always a good excuse. It usually gets you out of everything. A lot of empathy in that one too. Yeah,
we're human. We can make a bad choice once in a while.
Okay.
Like, we're not perfect.
All right. Well, I wish you luck.
Thanks.
All right, well, I'm going to dial this phone number right now. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
You need a drink first, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to James?
Yeah, this is James.
James, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you know? Have you heard the show before, or?
I don't think so. I'm sorry. This is a radio show?
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could listen once in a while. That'd be cool. But other than that, we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So we got an email from a girl named Louise. Yeah. I'm going to say you probably remember going out with Louise.
I do remember going out with Louise.
Yeah. And she told us about your date. She says that it wasn't the best representation of who she is, and she wanted to not only apologize, but say she really liked going out with you and would love to get another opportunity.
So she's doing it on a radio show?
Yeah, I know. It just sounds like she doesn't make the best decisions, but we do a lot of these.
And she said that you wouldn't answer her phone calls. Like, she had tried to text you and apologize, but she got desperate, basically.
Yeah, I've been just trying to avoid that whole situation.
Yeah, I can understand that. She did tell us about your date. I would love to hear from your words, though. What'd you think of Louise?
I kind of felt bad for her.
Oh, really? Why?
Like maybe she needed more than I could give her.
What do you mean?
Right now in my life.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Like,
I don't know what her situation is, which is why I'm trying to be careful with what I say, because I don't want to misrepresent her.
What do you mean what her situation is?
Okay, so I show up to brunch, and I like a brunch date because it's a lot less pressure, and it's during the day. You get to sort of see people when they're just being normal. And so she shows up, and she looks like she has not gone to sleep. She basically didn't go to sleep all night.
Yeah.
Right.
She smelled very strongly of alcohol, and she was pretty disheveled. And I don't think people need to dress up for a brunch date, but I can't really explain it. But it was like the farthest away from being dressed up you could possibly be.
The farthest away?
Like she barely put on clothes?
Yeah, I mean, no, she had clothes on, but it looked like maybe she had them on for a couple of days.
Okay.
All right.
Your first impression was not a good one, is what you're saying.
It was not a good one. So we were having brunch, and she's just in a bad mood, it seems. Like she's arguing with me about stuff and kind of put me on the defense. And so it was just kind of awkward. And then when the food came, she just scarfed it down in silence.
Oh, man.
So then we sort of just decided that was it and walked out, and we went our separate ways. And I saw her walk around the side of the restaurant and throw up in a trash can.
Oh, God.
It's not a good look usually.
Yeah, that's the lasting impression.
And, well, that's not it. And then she got into the back seat of a car with no one else in it. And I think just like laid down in the back seat of a car.
What?
And so that's why I was like, does she live in her car?
Maybe that was her house. Yeah, her house was just parked in the parking lot of the restaurant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm trying to be sensitive about it, because I don't know if she is homeless.
You actually think she's homeless. I thought you were just like making an analogy or something.
I mean, the evidence just kept piling up. I mean, I think she might actually be homeless.
Yeah, pretty much what you described sounds like a homeless person.
Right.
You know, if she was arguing with an imaginary friend, then you could be sure she was homeless. But what you described does sound like a homeless person.
Scarfing the food down? Like,
yeah.
Oh, man.
Just a bad attitude, angry, smelly, dirty, and then sleeping in her car.
Yeah, it's like I don't judge her. We've all got our problems in our lives. I feel like I can't help somebody through a situation like that before even knowing them, romantically at all. So I feel like it's like it was a little too much for me.
Well, and how do you explain that to someone? Like, do you say like, "Hey, I don't want to date you because you're homeless"?
Exactly.
Like...
because I should have said something, but I didn't because I just didn't really know what to say.
I think it's good you didn't.
Well, I don't know if she's got a home or not, but she does have a cell phone, and I know that because she's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh God, really?
Yep. Louise, are you still there?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Like, I have had the worst time listening to this. It's amazing. Like,
oh my God, Louise, I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were on the other line.
Are you serious? Did you honestly thought I was a homeless person?
Listen, I'm really sorry. I did not mean to sort of out you like that. I didn't know if you have people who you know who don't know.
No, like, I'm serious. I'm not. Like, I swear, I'm not homeless.
I know people have a hard time admitting it. I get that, but I am not judging you. I swear.
No, listen to me. I am not homeless. Like, you're borderline rude now. I went out the night before with my girlfriend. I had a little bit too much to drink, and I was trying to pull it together. So I showed up. I was hungover. Yes, it was really bad. But, okay, yes, I threw up on the side of the restaurant because I wasn't feeling good. And then I went, I took a nap in the back of my car for a few hours.
You just took a nap right there in the parking lot.
That's a hangover.
It was bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not judging. I've been there before.
Yeah.
James, do you believe her? Like, I can't believe that we've gotten to a point where she's trying to argue that she does, in fact, have a home.
Well, you can understand sort of my concerns because you didn't tell me any of this. You just sort of showed up, and the way you were eating your food, you were eating it like you hadn't eaten in a couple of weeks. And that was surprising.
Honestly, I just wanted to stop arguing. So I ate and didn't want to talk. I ate a little too fast. Obviously, you know that, I threw it up because I ate way too fast. I did that.
And I wouldn't judge a woman's eating style, homeless or not. Just saying, James, for the future.
Yeah, it's just from my perspective, you have to understand that I think anyone would have seen what I saw based on how you showed up and the way you argued with me and the way you ate and the way you threw up and the way you slept in your car.
James, have you ever had like a bad day? Like it was just a bad day.
I get it now. It's been hard to unpack the whole thing, I guess.
Look, I'm really sorry I showed up the way that I did. It was not my best at all. I just didn't want to cancel on you. It was totally last minute. You were going to be mad at me if I canceled on you.
Yeah, that does make sense. I wish you would have said something and we could have rescheduled,
Looking back on it, I really wish that too.
At least you guys are on the same page for one thing.
How about this, James? Would you like to go out with Louise on a second date? We will pay for it.
What is that laugh? Oh my God.
I mean, if you guys if you want to sponsor a date, I would love to.
Well, I think Louise might need a sponsor in something, but we don't know for sure yet until you go on another date with her. So that's a yes, Louise. If you can clean it up for at least one day.
I promise I won't go out the night before.
Congratulations, Louise. You got your second date.
Thanks. I'm sorry that I showed up looking like a crazy person.
Nah, crazy. Homeless. Difference.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times they're the same, but, in this case, different.
Homeless
Yeah.
person. I don't want to be rude to any homeless people.
They're not listening. It's fine.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of people can identify with today's second dater. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed today's second date update, Louise wanted to call this dude named James. She showed up to a brunch date, and she was completely hungover and not in a very good mood. Also looked pretty disheveled, I guess. They ended up arguing, actually, about what qualifies as brunch. What time is brunch, actually? It's a good debate. And she apparently got actually really upset because she was in a bad mood because she was hungover. Yeah. But she didn't know that James ended up seeing her throw up outside of the restaurant and then fall asleep in the back of her car. When we got James on the phone, he told us that he thought she was maybe homeless and in denial about it. She claims that she's not homeless. She just had a really bad night and wanted to take a nap in the back of her car after she puked outside the restaurant.
When you recap that date, it's amazing that they're going out again.
Yeah.
It really all of it. Like even if he didn't think she was homeless, like all of it. Sounds horrible.
He did give her a second chance based on the fact that he likes to be charitable, I think. Yeah. Really. And just help people out.
It's a write-off.
Yeah. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.